Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Whisper of Winter, Chapter 2, Requiem of the Chained King. Today is episode 17, and as such, we always begin with a recap of the previous episode, episode 16. So, in the previous episode, the party, having dealt with the aftermath of the Battle of Cliff Keep against Lushu, which was a very tense, very close battle, almost managing to have Fallen, the nobody. He gained the upper hand in the last few seconds. Lushu and Lucas talked it out. In a confrontation, Lucas used the Dragon's Roar ability granted to him by the Dragon Blade and managed to find a chink in the armor of Lushu. As he showed a little bit of fear, he teleported away in a cloud of darkness, proclaiming that Lucas and him, perhaps in another, set of circumstances, that they could have been allies and they could have fought on the same side, which is why he expressed his regret. After that, Lucas was conked in the back of the neck, and the party entirely fell unconscious, waking up to a strange sight, waking up on the island of Ironwood. In a move totally not copied from Homer's Odyssey, they were kidnapped by a goddess named Calypso, and who she promised to, grant them gold and liquor and magic artifacts, just stay here forever. She revealed that she was paid to do so by a man called Godric. Eventually, she revealed that there was a way to get back, but it was guarded by a mechanical dragon. With her help, you guys took to the island, defeated the mechanical dragon, teleported out of Ironwood, met back up with Allura Vysoren, who you guys then decided to contact Mistra and sort of make amends with her. Mistra and the party communicated. And as such, Adelaide's sister, Princess Freya, was resurrected and taken back home to the city of Rexentrum. After that, Percy and Vex of Vox Machina were also there, discussing some sort of war strategy. The Dwendals shared a emotional, kind of like quiet moment with each other. As Mistra seemingly revealed the truth, that Adelaide was innocent and that Mistra was behind the entire event. The party then decided to strategize after realizing that Godric and the rest of his forces, Karsus, Astrid, Delilah, Akira, were building many massive armies against Exandria as a whole. Percy and Vex were off to Taldore to rally as many armies as they can. The king and queen of Rexentrum decided to, make amends with the Bright Queen and rally as many forces from Wildmount as they possibly could. Godric leading the forces of the Feywild, Astrid, an army of mages, Delilah Briarwood, an army of vampires, and Akira, an army of demons. The party then decided that they should head to the Nine Hells, Zelron's home, to meet Akira as he was climbing out of Tartaros, and essentially prevent him from getting back onto the material plane. And that is pretty much where we are now. So, as it stands now, you guys are in Rexentrum, Adelaide's home city. You guys are still kind of like in the castle. Percy and Vex have left, and you see there's this kind of like massive war table, where there are like different like figurines. The king and queen, as well as Freya, kind of like stand around it, discussing strategies and ideas. And you see that the king, King Bertrand Dwendal, kind of like looks at this table and thinks to himself that essentially this apogee solstice is going to be the time when all these forces converge. Rexentrum might not be the first place they attack, but the solstice is set to happen in 2 weeks, and as such, an evacuation has been called in Rexentrum, and you guys are in the castle. You see maids and servants and butlers walking all around, putting their stuff together and proceeding to like leave from the castle and evacuate the city. And yeah, it's a little bit tense inside the castle. You look out the window and see people also like leaving the city in groups, families holding hands with each other. And it's a little later in the evening. The sun is about to set on the horizon. And as you guys stand in the castle, what would you like to do?
I think for the most part, Lucas is kind of watching the military discussions and looking at the table and the diagram and just kind of focus on the different aspects of that.
Okay. Um, yeah, you see the king kind of like nods to you, um, and is kind of like moving different figurines to the different smaller cities throughout Wildmount. Um, and you see he says, as your friend suggested, we are going to send out smaller groups of people to some of these smaller cities scattered throughout Wildmount. They, of course, will have supervisors, and they will be able to message us at the first sign of danger, so that we will know which city is the first that falls into siege, essentially. Um, you see, he like looks at you and says, I'm thinking of sending. There is a pretty large population in my city, but I'm thinking of sending people out in groups of maybe 40 or 50 with 5 or 10 supervisors.
There'd be a supervisor for every 10 people.
He nods and says, unless you think those groups are too large. I mean, there's only a certain number of cities in Wildmount, and it might be harder if they are bigger groups, harder to keep track of.
It's probably best to keep it that way anyway. The smaller the groups, the easier it is to get them out when necessary. And anymore, it's just going to end up being difficult for the supervisor.
He nods and says, okay, in that case, we will keep it around 35 to 40, and in some cases, we will have groups be even smaller. Um, you see, he like nods to his wife, and you see, she says, and of course, we try to keep families together and in the same group. Um, you see, the queen nods, and she pats the king's shoulder, and is like, be sure not to overwork yourself. It is getting quite late. Perhaps you should retire for the night. And he says, like, unfortunately, this is a desperate time. The evacuation calls for preparedness as opposed to rest. And he looks to you and is like, and Mr. Tanjiro, thank you for your help, as well as you and all your friends. You know, we could never do all of this without you.
It's the least I can do. I mean, my father helped defend this world once before. It'd be a shame if I just let it all go to ruin.
He nods and says, I'm going to head out into the city to make sure that everything is safe and all the supervisors are with their groups. If you do need anything, feel free to ask. You, of course, are welcome to stay in the castle for a night if you need.
I appreciate that.
The king nods to you, and yeah, the king and queen walk out of the room and head out into the city square.
Lucas is going to stay looking at the, for lack of better words, the evacuation plan. Um, kind of seeing all the different sections where, and all the different towns where people are going. And as he's looking at this, he's just kind of still thinking back to Lushu uh and that moment in Yggdrasil when Lucas kind of released the shackle to what he can only assume is Tharizdun, and is just in his head trying to make sure that he's doing anything he can to make sure to not fuck up this time.
Zelron's actually gonna go over, and while he's staring, he's gonna be like, "Damn shame, isn't it?
Huh?
These people, and having to leave their homes, and for something that possibly may not even happen at the moment."
Yeah.
Well, important to take the precaution.
Oh yeah, I know, but still, I mean, these people grew up here, they lived here their whole life, and to practically be exiled. I know that there's a reason for it, but like, still a shame.
Do you think it's really enough?
It's all we can do for right now. What'd you say, Russ?
Oh, just that it can't be easy on them.
Can't. But it's all we have for right now. And once we gather up as many people as we can to fight the cult off, then that's when we'll really see how prepared we are. When everything is at our disposal, that's when we'll really see if it's enough.
I guess, but if all of this really is leading to the return of what seems to be one of the most powerful of the gods, whatever you guys call them, then moving everything out of just the capital cities is, I don't know, it just seems like it's not quite gonna be enough. I mean, we're talking about a group of people leading up to the return of an all-powerful deity. It's not really something you can easily take precautions with and not have to worry about for another few years or so.
Oh, no. This isn't meant to be... The reason why I came up with this is not a way to kind of stall the destruction on everybody. I know that things will get bad and they will get worse. But the main reason why I concocted this little plan is because while we are assembling things, they are likely to attack. And the places that they are more likely to attack is with people with more dense people. And so putting these people there temporarily, that'll stall them. most definitely probably will not stop them, but if there's even the slightest chance that they'll buy us some more time, then that's the only chance we have to take.
Guess so, yeah. I just, I guess I just kind of wish that, as bizarre as this sounds, I just kind of wish it was my dad dealing with this, you know?
Well, he puts he puts a hand on your shoulder. And he's like, "Well, he isn't, and that means that this falls on you, me, and everyone else here. But I have faith that you can do it. I have faith that we can do it."
Yeah.
And if we don't, then maybe it was meant to be this way. Anyways, enough dally. What do you say we go have a drink before we go to hell, huh?
I'm
Is it
honestly
safe
not
to
really.
have alcohol around all that fire?
I'm fire retardant, so
Well, that's one of
I
us.
mean, two of us actually. Lucas kind of holds out the ring that he has
Oh.
on.
he has a whole fire shield on.
Okay then.
So,
Well, we're not gonna go into hell with the alcohol. At least not until we get to not until we get to the city. But you know, while we have some downtime and such.
I'll follow your lead, Prince of Hell.
It still sounds a little weird, but I like it.
Well, I knew you would.
I guess we can go for one round or so before going anywhere.
Yeah, that's my boy. All right, and then he walks.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you guys head out to get fucking blasted. So what kind of what kind of bar are you looking for? Something more fancy, something more like laid back?
Well, I mean, most likely there aren't any bars around due to the, God-killing evacuation. So I was gonna go see if they had like any reserves in the castle.
Oh, yes, by all means.
Oh my god, we're stealing booze.
Not stealing, we're borrowing it inside of our systems until we pee it out eventually. They can have it back when it's done.
It belongs to my
Gross.
family. It's not really theft.
Yeah, so it's just treated as like she just come over to borrow a can of sugar or something, while sleeping over at a friend's. I don't know, okay?
You know, there are still moments where I'm wondering how the hell I am stuck with you guys. I say in character, for the record.
Well, that's all thanks to. I can't believe I'm saying it. That's all thanks to Lord Drakion, Lord Almighty.
No, I'd say it's more Alora.
Well, if it weren't for the attack, we wouldn't have really noticed each other. Well, eventually, probably, but not the way that we did.
I mean, that night, you guys literally just saw me and Alora appear in a tavern, and then her put a wolf costume on me.
I honestly wasn't paying attention. I was talking up this really, really fine-looking woman, who is not with us at the moment.
Oh yeah, that's right. You first noticed me when I had the guard costume on, and you actually thought I was one of the guards.
Yeah, you remember I was a dragon, a sexy dragon. So yeah,
Carla
Wish I
just
could get
sitting
the
there
image
like,
out of my mind.
oh come on, it's not the worst image you've seen. Oh, 1 second.
Um,
Okay, that in itself is just already like, oh boy.
I'm thinking of Bad Dragon for some reason. So you guys see?
No. No.
What happened?
Nothing.
No.
Flashback time?
Nothing happened.
No. Oh, god damn it.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
Why,
What are y'all
Carlo?
talking?
Why?
What are y'all talking about? I didn't hear it.
It's the first thing that popped into my mind. So
Let's go to hell.
Let's go to hell.
Let's go to hell. Or as they say in TFS, Hiffle.
Hell yes.
Oh god, not Hiffle. Honestly, that all things considered, that's not as bad as what Carlo said.
I didn't say
Y'all keep doing that.
I
What
was-
what did he say? What did he say?
Okay, so you guys see that?
You're just gonna have to watch the VOD later.
You guys see that? So yeah, Adelaide, you know this castle, you know where the winery is, and are able to find the liquor quite easily. I'm gonna say there's a few bottles of like Fireball, of Dragon's Breath, and different kinds of like liquor all scattered throughout. Yeah, you guys get fucking blasted the day before, and yeah. So I'm gonna ask, is there anything you'd like to accomplish before going down to the Nine Hells?
He wants to take
Lucas
some
is-
and put it into his flask.
Lucas is already going towards one of the Dragon's Breath drinks.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Again.
Hell yeah. Are you drinking it the night before, or are you gonna just save it?
Oh, I'm drinking it.
Okay.
He gets turned into a fish for 24 hours.
Go ahead and roll me a D100, and let me know what you roll.
Oh, right.
This is not good.
I have to pull up a funny table.
72.
72.
Oh. Ew. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Okay. On a 72. Where are you? 72.
I swear, if I get turned into a goddamn tiefling.
Not bad.
Okay. Cool.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll me 2d6.
Oh no. Oh.
Did you get turned into a whammon?
7.
7.
Oh no.
So Lucas walks towards the Dragon's Breath drink, takes a swig, and as he sets down the bottle, you guys notice that Lucas is taller. Lucas, you grow 7 inches.
Oh yes.
Oh my. Hey, can I get that? I need that. me and Zelron need it.
Lucas,
Did you get shorter?
I think you got into the wrong kind of drink.
Why do you both look shorter?
Hey, I've always been short, okay? Everyone has always said that. But no, you changed. You got taller.
Wait, what?
Like, a lot taller.
Look down.
What
Does
did
the
you
floor
drink?
does the floor see far away from you?
Oh yeah. Huh. Last time I had this when we were at the casino, I don't even know. It didn't do anything like this before. Actually, it didn't even do anything before. Huh. Neat.
Adelaide, I'm getting tempted now.
Zelron,
Lucas just holds out 3 more bottles and is like, test your luck.
we have important
Adel-
matters
Ad-
to...
Adelaide, I need it.
Zelron,
I need to get taller.
that's not a guaranteed effect.
It isn't?
No.
thought-
Alright, you know what? If you don't want to take a drink, I got another idea. Puts the bottles away, pulls out the deck of cards, and is like, okay, I found this
Alright, I don't like magic tricks,
in.
okay? I like real magic, not the fake magic.
Okay, now listen. Found this deck in Emiko's office. You know, the day where we kicked her out and I ransacked it a little.
Yep, you took all my possessions that were handed down to me, but sure, go ahead.
Not all of them. I just took 2 of them.
Carry on.
Out of character, would Lucas know that this is a deck of many things from like maybe talking to Alora on the side, or would he? Is he just like this? This is a deck of cards.
I think Lucas just knows that it's a deck of cards.
Okay.
But
How
hey,
about we make this?
wait,
How
so
about we
you...
make this into a game?
Oh, no.
Each of us pulls a card. Whoever gets the worst one out of the set, like whoever gets the lowest, however this deck works, takes a swig of the dragon's breath. Puts the bottle in the center.
I don't know, those... Let me see those cards really quickly.
Yeah, okay. Hands the deck over.
They don't have number... Did the deck of many things have numbers on them? Like
No, they
regular playing... Okay,
No,
so...
they don't.
So he's just playing... He's like, how exactly are we supposed to pluck numbers? There are no numbers on these cards.
Wait, what? Just kind of looks over Zoran's shoulder.
Yeah, he's just kind of flipping through them, and he's just yeah, these aren't numbered cards. I don't
Adelaide have any idea what this is.
Roll me, go and roll Arcana.
Something tells me that you would. I figured.
Yeah, you know that this is an extremely dangerous deck of cards.
Okay, hand those over, please.
All right, here.
What?
Wait,
No, these are mine.
No, just hold on.
here, hang on. Let me pick up one to show you. Do you know
No,
what
I
they?
do not.
Oh, okay. Here,
Yeah, no, you know-
he hands him over.
you know-
He hands him over.
Yeah, Lucas tries and grabs him back.
Do we need to do like a competing
Yeah.
dexterity saves?
Like I'm just like handing him over, and like he's like reaching for him.
He's like, nope, those are mine.
Let's have both Adelaide and Lucas go and roll either athletics or acrobatics.
Ooh, athletics,
no.
please.
Oh no.
Oh no!
24.
Oh no! Just right there! Oh, son of a... God. Ah! Okay. Well, you have fun with those. I don't trust them.
They're
Why?
an
It's
extremely dangerous deck of cards. They're magical.
like, how magical are we talking about?
Very magical, and not in a fun way.
I don't like that. She's the magical person other than Alora. I'm gonna go with her opinion on this.
Guys, come on. I just drank a bottle of booze that just made me 7 inches taller, and this is what you're worried about?
Oh, here, go ahead. How about you show us? You can go ahead and draw a card, and we shall see.
That
You know what? Bet.
Oh no!
do not bet.
Too late.
I will bet
He's
you
gonna pull- he's gonna-
seven gold
he's gonna-
pieces if you get a bad one.
He's alright, and he's gonna pull from the deck.
Okay.
And actually, cool enough, I have a deck of cards with me, which we can use as reference. Like, I'm actually looking at the stuff, and it says you can use a deck of cards to an actual deck to show which one it is. So
Epic.
I'm gonna shuffle
Oh!
this.
Okay.
I'm gonna shuffle this, and we're gonna see what happens.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Go ahead and tell me the face of the card, and then I'll read the description.
Yep.
So, Lucas
This
is
is-
about
oh,
to draw
God.
from the deck of many
This is
things.
Grog all over again. This is Grog all over again,
I am nothing if not.
and I love it.
Yeah.
And he says to Adelaide, so I didn't take them. I didn't say that I wouldn't endorse them.
If we all die right now, it's both of your faults.
All right.
Me cards don't
I'm
make a
opening
right.
the deck
They're
and the
extremely
card.
know exactly what they do.
4 of Hearts.
4 of Hearts, you say?
Hearts, that's gotta be good. Like health.
Right?
Oh no,
Yeah.
no. It's something. It's gonna be something else entirely.
That or the body part where it could die.
Let's see, 4 of.
Okay, hold on.
Wait,
Hold on. I think I
where is it? Where
Oh
is
no, I don't like that reaction, man. You can't do that.
it? Wait, hold on. Is it even here?
Oh,
Do I have to pull a different one?
That's good,
Why
right?
am I
That's a
doing
good
this?
L.
Like,
I think. So go ahead and draw again because a 4 of Hearts is not on the list.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. It only has
Ace, King, Queen,
Okay.
and Jack, and 2.
and Jokers. God damn it. Okay, so that.
man, I'm getting a
Okay,
king of
here we go.
hearts.
Here's one we can use. Jack of Spades.
Jack of Spades.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's literally just Lancer. From
I
Oh no.
am gonna. Okay, sure.
Oh no.
I don't do that. Don't do that,
Please,
Carlo. Don't say
please say
things
it
like.
now.
Okay.
You know what? I regret nothing.
Jack of Spades. This card is the Rogue card. A non-player character of the DM's choice becomes hostile towards you. The identity of your new enemy isn't known
Son.
until the NPC or someone else reveals it. Nothing less than a wish spell or divine intervention can end the NPC's hostility towards you. So somewhere out there in
Son of
Exandria,
a bitch!
someone randomly turned their back on you. Somewhere.
No!
Daniel, why?
Son of a bitch! Now we gotta waste spell slot. Well, actually, no. We're gonna be going to bed,
Wait,
and then we're gonna
divine
be going the
intervention
next.
is in like my BFF,
the
right?
like the cleric ability.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, your book. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
Your book.
Continue.
Moving on. So
is
yeah,
able to.
Lucas.
okay, but we don't know who it is, anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
Does it say
So, yeah,
that? It
Lucas
doesn't even
just-
say that on the card, does it? Like, do we know?
Nope.
Just a drawing of like.
We just
a-
we just see the rogue card.
Yep.
It and then I think after you pull it, it vanishes or something like that.
Yeah. You read the little text that says rogue on the face of the card. It turns into just a little mundane playing card.
Yeah, it just fades from existence.
Well,
We just all stand there for a few seconds, and Lucas is like, "See, we're totally fine."
that
Hey,
was
fuck it. That's
surprisingly
Rogue comes-
unimpressive.
Wait, don't say that yet. That's cause for things to just pop out when you least expect.
I mean, nothing happened. I thought it was supposed to be like really dangerous.
And maybe the person who gave you those cards, well, I mean, maybe Emiko just had a dull deck. Maybe they weren't real.
Yeah, they could be fakes or something.
I mean, if they were fakes, then the card wouldn't have vanished out of my hand. I think. I don't know. But I mean,
Wait,
fine.
maybe it's free space. Maybe you just plucked a random card and it just disappears. Like I'm pretty sure there's free spaces in there.
What if it's like a wild card and you have to make a wish?
Oh, probably that. Yeah. Go ahead, try that.
You see Lucas just kind of think for a sec, and he's like, "Guys, I don't really know what to wish for."
Wish for me to be taller.
Wish for the country to be safe.
I think taller is important.
I wish for Zelrun to be shorter.
But
You guys see that?
oh fucking no! No, my worst nightmare is going to pass. I didn't want to get shorter. That's me saying that. That's not Zelrun.
Oh my god!
You guys see that a cloud of arcane smoke covers the room, and you have to like shield your eyes. And you see that the cloud dissipates after a few seconds, and you see Alora is holding out her staff, and it's like, sorry, I just thought it would be funny. And Zelrun is no shorter.
Do that.
Are you sure? I feel like there's an inch less of you now.
Oh, probably hair got cut.
Uh,
I hope it didn't
Actually,
disappear
hey,
from the. I hope it didn't disappear from the parts that needed the most.
hey, actually, perfect timing. Alora holds out the rest of the deck. These guys are saying this is dangerous.
You see, she looks at the deck and is like, yes, of course it's dangerous. This is one of the most dangerous artifacts. This could take your soul onto a different plane of existence, and we would have to come rescue you.
I doubt that, considering it didn't really do anything.
Wow.
Inside check.
Well, then.
Well, I did hear that it's dangerous from Adelaide, but I mean, like, it can't be like
15.
too like soul sucking dangerous, right?
Like, how much is Alora bullshitting right now?
Alora is being, like, so real, and she is, like, panicking.
Lucas just blinks for a second. It's just like, oh shit.
He looks to Adelaide and he's like, "You didn't mention the soul sucking bit."
I didn't know that it went that far. I just know that they're extremely dangerous.
Puts it back in the bag of holding.
I
Does it
tried
get-
to stop you two.
Well, you know, you should have actually. You should have intervened, Adelaide. Okay, you
I
should have told us.
grabbed them. I'm just not as strong as you.
She physically
Just
did
looks to
something
Alora.
with the gods, yes.
You probably should have
you were with us?
intervened. You casted a spell, cast shield on us, and stopped us from doing stupid stuff. You're the middleman. You're the person to stop us from doing stupid stuff.
You should have wished to get more brain mass.
I might have messed up,
Good one. I'll take that one.
but
No
we're
offense.
still alive.
Right now,
I
at least.
think I still have my soul.
I think I'm still tall. Well, moderately sized.
Yeah, I'm taller than you. Yeah, Alora, I might have messed up.
She says, did you draw from this fucking deck?
No, he sketched.
Maybe once.
You see that she points her staff at you and points her staff at the cards and floats them out of your hand and is like, oh, well, they're in the bag of holding.
They're in the bag. She can't float them out.
She pinches the bridge
in
of
the
her
abyss.
nose and is like, just don't draw another one and we'll be fine, okay?
We won't draw another one. But we will pay. I'm not gonna
Wait,
make
so
this
what's
thing.
actually going to happen?
She says, well, what was on the face of the god?
I don't know. It was like some sketchy looking dude, and the deck said rogue or something like that.
I'm gonna roll to see like if Alora would know.
Oh god!
Surely
Next
she
thing you
would.
know, next thing you know, Kima's my arch rival or something.
He comes and fucking scissor kick your ass through the door.
God.
So she says like, okay, well, according to history, I suppose that's someone out there now has it out for you that didn't have it out for you before.
Nothing new for us, apparently. So I mean, we're good, right?
Yeah, honestly, this doesn't really seem like a downside.
Because like I mean, it didn't really affect us. I mean, like it did, but like I mean, we get people who try to kill us all the time, so it's nothing new. I just hope it's
Just-
not someone like my sister or.
Lucas just kind of blinks for a sec, looks to Alora, takes a step back.
She puts her hands up and is like, it's not me, darling. It's
Ah, I knew it was you. You were sus this whole time. This is not in character.
Yeah, no. Lucas just kind of looks and is like, well, hopefully I never figure out who it is. Anyway, who wants a drink of this? Holds out the bottle of Dragon's Breath.
I'll just stick with this. And he finishes the rest of his fireball.
hell yeah.
Oh wait, and he offers up Adelaide some. He's like, "Hey Adelaide, I'm sorry. You
Okay,
want some?
I was gonna say, Lucas offers up another bottle to Adelaide
No, I'm
and Alora.
good. I don't drink much.
No.
Um,
And he finishes the rest of it.
okay, yeah, Laura will have some dragon's breath as well. I mean, we'll just see.
Hey! Lucas is
No!
gonna have another round.
Oh,
Oh my god.
No! Let's just keep it at the tall thing, okay?
so go ahead and roll a D100, Lucas.
Zelrin too, since he also drank.
I drank the fireball.
Yeah.
So you drank Fireball?
Yeah.
You dick.
Yeah, I'm
Alright,
good.
well, either way, 49.
49. Let's see here. Oh.
Oh no!
God.
Oh no.
Oh.
He does get turned into
no.
a fish.
Oh God. Okay. So Lucas, as you
Oh
drink,
no.
as you drink this for a second, there is a small, like maybe, kind of like moment of silence after you take the bottle away from your mouth, and it feels like fine for a second. It's kind of quiet, you know. It seems like nothing happens, and you guys see that Lucas vanishes.
God damn it!
As soon as he vanishes, he's like, "Son of a bitch!"
Do I have to make a new character now?
Lucas,
You got banished to the Shadow Realm.
you see that you are still you're still in the room in the castle with the rest of the party.
Wait, what?
You look
He's astral projected.
you look down and you are fully a spirit. You see that everyone else in the room cannot see you. You guys can't see Lucas.
Lucas, hey! I know you like to
Guys?
do. I know you like to pull your little tricks and everything, but I don't. I don't see you. Come on out now. Hello,
Dude, I'm
Lucas!
like right the fuck in front of you. Hello?
Lucas, hello.
Do you have any idea where he could have gone? Turning to a Laura?
No.
She
You just kind of float over to Alora, and I'm like, Alora, dude, girl, I'm right here.
you see that you see that she just like walks, like she walks directly through you and is like, I don't see him anywhere. I've never seen this happen from a bottle of alcohol before, so I don't really know.
God damn it. Okay, so is there someone around here who can, like, help us find him, track him down? Did he like?
Right in front of you.
Do you think he... I mean, surely we wouldn't have alcohol that does
Maybe-
terrible things, right?
I don't
Just available.
I,
Fuck
Did he
was
get
in
this
that
from the
drink?
farmer's
It
market?
could be.
I certainly hope not. You see that she you see that Alora stands there and looks at you guys and is like, okay, I have an idea. You see that she goes through kind of like her satchel that she has on her shoulder, takes out some.
Good idea, Alora. And he just says that as she's like digging around in her bag.
He's not inside the bag, obviously, but god damn it, just hold on.
Oh,
God. You see
Fuck
that
was in
so you see she pulls out spell components, and you see she points her like staff forward as like the components like float in front of the like spiral of her staff, and you see that she finishes the incantation and releases the spell from her staff, and you guys see that around you the room like vanishes and turns into like an image of space and stars. You see like comets in like the Andromeda Galaxy way off in the distance, and you see that there are these like strange like fish-like creatures with like elongated bodies and like strange like sci-fi creatures, and you guys can finally see Lucas.
he did turn into a fish. I fucking knew it.
Now you can see me.
Where are we?
Did we die and go? This isn't. I don't recognize this place.
Okay, yeah, Alora, what the fuck happened?
See, Alora says, okay, I was right. This is the Boulder Ethereal. This is where ghosts go when they pretty much don't want to go to like the afterlife or whatever, and they stick around, and that's why they can't really interact with physical objects, because they come here where we
Wait.
are right now.
Wait, hold up. Hold up, hold up.
You're in limbo.
Are you telling me I'm fucking dead?
Sort of, but not really killing you. Like, it wasn't painful, you know, but I mean, I don't really know how to get you back is the important thing. That I don't really know how to go back. I knew how to get here, and now
Oh,
we're
you
just
got to be shitting me.
here.
Can we just like grab him and like you bring us back? I can like. He tries to reach for his hand. Like, come on, man. Let's go. Tries to grab his arm.
You do like physically. You are physically able to touch him this time around.
Yeah. So and he's like, okay, so Alora, just transport us.
She's like, were you listening? I don't really know how to. So we're just kind of.
We're trapped. Now
You're
you
telling me- So you're telling me I'm stuck here?
No, we're just.
I'm stuck here.
No, you're not stuck. It's a different stuck has a different definition. Don't know why I said that so weird. Stuck is a different definition. You know what I mean?
Alright, well...
After a second, you guys hear a voice that you recognize to be Adelaide's sister Freya, as she comes into the room and is like, okay, everything's set. And you see like an image of her looking around the room and is like, where'd they go? Just looking around confused.
Okay,
So- I have an idea. I have a little bit of an idea that could possibly help. So you know how when people die, they go over to either the top or the bottom. All right. Usually, like you said, that this is the spirit realm in between. Maybe either the ruler of the above plane or the ruler of the below plane, aka. Or well, she doesn't rule all of the below plane, but you know, she has. Maybe she could help us move on.
Oh.
Because maybe we are stuck here with it. Well, no, we are stuck here with it too. So I mean, you're not alone at least.
But, I mean, you guys can get back, right?
You see, Alora goes like, so when you say like pass on, Zelron, are you suggesting going back to the material plane or down to hell, or?
Well, I mean, we can't get back to the material plane because you don't know how to get us back. So why not pass on? We're already in the between world. Why don't we just
Dude,
pass on to hell?
I don't think that's what she exactly meant, but...
Well, that, or we can get someone to grab us from here and bring us instead of passing on, I guess.
Wait, Alora, you can't just end the spell and bring us back. I mean, Lucas would still be here, but then we send him to hell. And meet him there.
Alone in hell for however long. I
Well,
mean,
how long is the waiting process? It can't be that long.
it's true.
As
And
long as he lands in Dis.
okay, I
I
mean,
mean, I could probably find my way, but you guys are still gonna need someone to be... Oh, God.
you see, Alora says like, in all honesty, the Bright Queen might have a way to teleport us and get us to hell, if that is what we want to do.
Well, I mean, we were already planning
Yeah.
to go to hell anyways, so I mean,
Okay.
it wouldn't. I mean, we can meet him there.
Okay. Lucas,
Oh wait, Alora, has Alora heard about our plan to go to hell?
We can say, yeah.
Yeah, she was in like the throne room. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
So she says like, okay, looks at Lucas and is like, okay, you sure you're okay with going to hell? And, waiting for us?
I mean, that's not the worst plan I've heard, but like I said, you're gonna need someone else to come with you, and because like I can wait for you guys, but you're like I said, I think someone should come with you guys from my side of the family. Oh god, she's gonna get a fucking kick out of this. Alora, do you think you could try and send a message to my sister to see if she can help out for a bit?
I mean, we don't really need. I mean, because hell is my familiar territory. So I mean, we don't really need anyone else to come along with us. I could just meet you there.
I mean, dude, I don't know exactly how well around hell I can get my way around. Like, yeah, I can try and find my way to Dis, but I mean, I don't know where I'm going to end up.
Do you not?
So,
Well, here. Did you not know what I used to do before I left hell?
I'm going to assume no.
We, my task was to locate rogue souls that used to leave, track them down, and bring them back to where they need to go. And not only that, I mean, there are tools down in hell, along with my mother, who can track you down if need be. And I can just,
Fair, I guess.
yeah, we can just look around and find you.
Alright. I mean, I guess that can work, but I don't know. All this just seems really fucking weird. And like I said, I don't know. Laura, back me up. Back me up here on something, right?
Did you want me to contact Dawn? Or.
I mean, like I said, well, with Akira doing his thing, you guys are gonna need as much help as you can get to find me. And I mean, she's not really like me, but I mean, she's probably gonna have a. She's gonna be more helpful in this kind of situation in terms of. I don't know. I think it'd just be best to make sure that at least someone takes my place until you're able to find me, right?
You see, she kind of like looks at you and says, okay, sure. I mean, I can try to send a message. But I mean, like it was said earlier, I mean, you know, we do have a very good team of people, you know, willing to come find you, but if that's what you want me to do, then I'll do it.
I mean, like I said, she's gonna get a fucking kick out of this when she hears about it, but I'd rather her I'd rather her know and help out instead of just be maybe on the sidelines
Okay. Well,
and maybe worry about me.
Now, how exactly are you gonna tell her this? Hey, your brother's in hell. Pick him up.
yeah,
Do I have my stuff on me, or did my stuff still stay in the material plane?
your stuff is with you.
Fuck. Well, actually, no, this could work. Lucas is going to, for one, grab his communicator from his bag and is like, Laura, hold off on that for a sec. I got an idea. I'm going to try and contact Dawn with the communicator here in the astral plane.
You see that the call does go out, but you see that something is causing an interference in it.
Oopsie daisy.
Fuck. Well, fuck. And Lucas actually says that out loud. Alora, you think you might be able to magically do the thing?
Sure. I can do that. Um, and she looks to the rest of the party and is like, so let's agree on. I mean,
I mean, it would be a little unnecessary, but I mean, if Lucas wants his, if Lucas wants her to come, then I guess it's we can allow that.
I agree.
Laura nods and is like, all right. Looks at Lucas. You see she nods and puts her fingers to her temple. And Daniel, I'm going to ask for Dawn's response to this as Alora casts Sending to Dawn. So Alora...
So what is Alora actually saying, first off?
Alora reaches out to Dawn and says... Hi there, Dawn. Don't know if you know me. My name's Alora, mentor of your brother. Might need your help here in Exandria, if convenient. Making a rendezvous to the Nine Hells. If at all possible, we would love to have the help.
Dawn's reply would be probably it just kind of pauses for a second, and then the response would be there as soon as I can. I'm guessing my brother got into some deep shit.
You see, you guys see Alora kind of like chuckles to herself and is like, okay, she's coming. And yeah, she responds to Dawn as well, and says, you don't know the half of it, darling. Feel free to come when possible. If you need help, reach out to me.
It's the reply back. Of course you did. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Alora nods, and you see she says, great, so Dawn's on her way. Lucas, I suppose we'll meet you...
I'll see you in hell.
Yeah, I'll make my way there as best I can.
Okay.
Don't get lost. Don't get on the other side now. No one. Then we can't find you. Then we.
Alright, please be careful.
I'll try.
I never thought I would ever say in my entire life, don't be careful. Don't go to heaven. Go the opposite way. Don't fall into the wrong one.
So Alora stops concentrating on the spell. Lucas, you see your friends vanish. The rest of you see that you return to the throne room, and just like float gently down from the air onto the ground. And you see that Freya looks at you guys and is like, "What the? Where did you guys just go? What?"
Hey, so something happened.
We got into a bit of a predicament.
And that predicament is...
We're down a man, and he went into middle.
He's not dead, but essentially he is.
Yeah, more like his physical form is kind of dead. Or is it his... No, not... this is all confusing.
Yeah, that does sound like a lot. That does sound like a lot that you guys are dealing with right now.
Yeah, but it won't put a crack in our plan. We'll meet him when we get to hell.
Looks at Adelaide. You're going to hell?
Son of a bitch! God damn it!
Wait. It's okay. It's totally safe. He basically runs the place, so we'll be in and out real quick.
Yeah. I will make sure that your sister has the utmost security, and no demons will, you know. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Be very careful, sister. Alright?
Of course. When am I not?
But beware the Flintstones. Shit, the brimstone.
What?
Beware the brimstone. That's all I need to say. It can get pretty hot.
So Freya nods, and you guys see that. So Alora mentions that the Bright Queen has a way for you to get down to the Nine Hells. Would you guys like to do anything else before traversing there?
Should have probably taken Lucas's bag, just make sure that he doesn't lose it on his way when he begins the transference. So no, I will just take another swig of the fire ray ball, and then I guess we'll wait. Don't we need to rest before heading there, or are we just gonna head there now?
Also, I think all of my possessions kind of got vanished with me, so
Yeah, I think so too.
so on the bright side, I don't think that includes the shared treasure, so you guys still have the wings of flying and the cloak.
How about that? Holy shit! I can't believe it. But yeah, no. Aren't we taking a little bit of a rest?
You see,
I mean, we would want to get to him as quickly as possible, right?
Yeah. But I mean, like, time passes here differently than it does up there, and by the time he gets there, we would probably already be there. And okay, fine. Let me just get some water. I need to, freshen up. I would be right back, and he just scurries off.
Hell yes. So, Zelron, you spend time freshening up. Adelaide, you process the fact that you're going to hell. Lucas, you arrive.
Yeah, in hell.
The process of floating through the border ethereal here is strange. Feels almost the closest thing to like nothing that you can imagine. And you arrive down in hell with the red fire and brimstone and rivers of lava and things of this nature. Yeah. So, Zelron, Adelaide, you guys head towards the Bright Queen. Alora can teleport you guys there. As you meet up with the Bright Queen, you see she looks at the party of Zelron and Adelaide and Alora as well. And you see she says, "Oh, hello there. Good to see you again. Crazy times. Did you need anything?"
Hi, yes, one-way ticket to hell. Please.
Okay, sure. Can I ask why?
Well, oh yeah, you don't know. Yeah, okay. Alright, so, long story short, there are gods coming to invade us. Okay? So, evacuate your oh, wait. You'll need to evacuate your citizens in very small towns. Because they're going to be coming and most likely going to be striking at capital cities. So please evacuate your citizens as soon as possible. Secondly, we are all assembling, all of Exandria pretty much, except for Marquette. No one likes them. Everybody is going to be assembling their armies to combat this big godly threat. So you'll need to assemble as much people as you possibly can. I already told Dwendal, and I told Dwendal, y'all need to suck it up. Your feud, whatever, if you guys have any, y'all need to put that aside. the entire planet is on defense. Fourthly, I think this is the fourth. We need to go to hell to assemble our armies because there's another person on the other person's team who has a bunch of demons on their side, and we need to combat them with our demons. And so we're getting help from the underside because you know me, I come from that side, anyways. Fourth, fifth, sixthly, I can't tell what number I'm on anymore. I need to get my monastery people out. So please, please, for the love of all things unholy, get them out safely. Make sure those children are nice and safe. And tell Sammy that I will be visiting her when I leave. Got everything?
Yep. Yeah. Cool. Yes. Evacuations will begin immediately, and I will have my talk with King Dwendal as soon as possible.
Yes. He should have actually contacted you. I don't know why he's. No, I don't know why he hasn't.
Well, I will be settling that very soon. In any case, you see she walks and like motions for you to follow, and takes this strange like carpet, sets it down on the like stone floor, and strangely like pulls it up. And instead of the normal like carpet like pull up kind of like thing, you see that it forms into this black kind of like circular stone brick well. She throws like a spell down this well, and you see Zelron, you see the familiar like rivers of lava and fire and brimstone of your home, the Nine Hells. She says, all right, this should take you right down into it, and then to get back, you should just be able to regular teleport spell, or if you find any like wells there, it should take you back here. Anything else you need before you go?
Yes. Again, please, tell Sammy that I'll come to visit her again when I come back. I would have had the opportunity to visit, but, you know, one of my friends decided to drink a vial of shit to make him teleport away and die. So, please tell her that I'm sorry and I'll visit her soon. And get my monastery people out. Those kids really mean a lot to me.
She nods, looks to her guards, and is like, well, you heard the man. Evacuation. Stats. And the guards nod, and you see that they rush out of the castle. And you see she nods, pats your shoulder, wishes you good luck. And as the room kind of like falls empty and you guys are just about to jump into the well, down into the Nine Hells, the door opens and Dawn walks in.
Hey, just in time.
Which I'm guessing that's for me.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys kind of walk into hell, you see this. Younger woman, about maybe looks like a couple of years older than Lucas, with sort of short orangish red hair, blue eyes, and is dressed in, weirdly enough, similar clothing to what Lucas was wearing, but in a mix of sort of like orange and greens. And at that point, she just kind of looks at you guys and is like, all right, what did my idiot brother get into this time?
He went to hell. Long story short, he fucked up. He drank something and he went to hell. I don't know if he's dead per se, but his body nor soul is left here on this physical plane. So the plan was originally to just get a drink and go to hell the next day. But you know, things don't really work out the way you want them to. Hi, I'm Zelron. You probably don't know me. We are his friends.
Yeah, he's talked a little bit about you guys. Okay, how the fuck did he get into hell?
Well, he was trapped in the material. He was trapped in the between plane. You know, the plane between here and anywhere you go up when you die. Kind of like limbo. And so drank it. He disappeared, and so he had to find a way to pass on. And because we were already going to hell anyways, we told him to just go and you know, We'll meet him there.
You guys are very fucking lucky you didn't call my dad, cause he would have been pissed.
Hey, well, your brother has some serious tenacity. I'll say that he. Well, no time like the present. I say we got
Yeah.
ourselves. I'm kind of used to this. Just to keep it short, so we'll find him.
Now we better. Definitely got a thing or two I need to say to him after this.
We probably should have brought some popcorn.
We should have.
You probably should have.
All right, ladies first.
After you, then.
That means you two.
All right, scaredy cat. I'll go first into hell.
Yeah.
And I will. Is it? You said it's a well that you jumped down.
Yep, a well into
Okay.
hell.
Down I go.
Okay. Adelaide, my mouse is freaking the fuck out. Adelaide, you jump down into the well of many worlds, down to the 9 hells. Who jumps next?
Ladies first.
I still haven't seen you gone.
You're both funny. You're both funny. I can see why you guys are related.
I'm just messing with you anyway. And
I figured.
yeah, and then Dawn just kind of pole vaults down into the well.
Oh, yep.
Oh no! He as soon as he hops down, he's like, "God, please, for the love of all things unholy, help me out."
You see Alora kind of like looks at you, and she was kind of like bewildered at everything Dawn said, and is like, she looks at you, Zelron, and kind of just like shrugs, and she hops into the well as well.
Wait. Oh, okay. Well, it's not my first time being around a bunch of ladies, and he jumps in.
Oh yeah.
You guys see that. One second. We're gonna switch music here. I hope this is good.
I like how the most stupidest thing Lucas has ever done didn't come from the deck of many things.
Right? I mean, you would expect it, especially
So.
you can play Diablo 4 music or something.
Thank God I quickly made a character sheet for Dawn.
So you guys see that you jump down into the 9 hells. You guys drop down, and it seems like you're falling for a while, and you drop down, and are able to softly and safely land on what looks like stone floors, and you look around, and it seems like you do see like rivers of lava and the bright red of the brimstone, and you hear off in the distance the sounds of souls in torture and pain. But the building that you arrive in safely, softly, and soundly, you see that there is. This is a lot more epic than I thought it was going to be, I guess. You see that you just arrive in a building that looks like almost like a hotel lobby kind of a thing. And you see there's a man standing directly in front of a boat with like a hood covering his face. And yeah, you guys arrive in the 9 hells. It's hot here. It's so hot. And yeah, you guys are here. You see this man with a cloak standing directly in front of the boat.
Okay, so wait, what's the name of this man again? I know, Zelron would definitely probably know about this guy, right?
Yes. Charon, the boatman of the River Styx.
Oh, and then as soon as he makes his land, he's like, "Oh man, it's been a while since I've been here." Karen, hey,
He
buddy.
looks at you and is like, "Oh, Your Highness."
Did you seriously just call him Karen?
Yeah, he's a big guy. This one, he's the guy who takes the souls down into hell. So, you know, he had a very important job, don't you, big boy?
It's weird when you say it like that, but yes, I do. And yeah, good to see you, Your Highness. How have you been?
I've been great. Great, not too great. But then great again, because I get to see you.
That's very flattering. Thank you very much. I
Don
assume-
just kind of leans that. Don just kind of leans to Adelaide and is like, "Is this guy always like this?"
Yeah, yeah.
No wonder him and my brother are friends.
um,
He- he's gonna ask Karen something. Okay, so he's gonna lean in and he's gonna be like, do we need to pay anything? I mean, I'm pretty sure that you could let us off this just this once, right? Come on.
Your Highness, I do not charge nobility to cross across the River Styx, of course, and friends of nobility as well. It's not that, big of a deal. It's all good.
Okay. Okay, cool. Good. I was mostly talking about them. I mean, because they aren't familiar, so they're a little freaked out. So please don't show them any scary imagery. Let's not pass any like the whipping and the torturing, and let's steer clear from that, even if it takes a little longer.
Okay, yeah, we'll take the scenic route and we'll see the more beautiful parts of hell as opposed to the torture and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it is quite beautiful. I wouldn't want to subject you guys to any bad. Well, all aboard.
You guys have heard of what me and my family do for a living, right?
Yeah, but I mean, the things you see in hell are not be able to be unseen.
I'd really rather
Eh.
not see them.
Well,
Yeah.
all aboard.
Yeah. Also, boat guy, I got a question for you.
Boat guy, seriously? I have a name.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Seriously. Have you seen Have you seen someone come here through here a little bit younger, kind of looks like me, darkish blue hair, is sometimes a bit of an idiot?
Oh, yeah, that bloke. Yeah, he passed by, said he was looking for the city of this, and I directed him. Since he was sort of like a spirit, he wasn't like affected by the river Styx or anything like that, so I directed him. He's on his way, I think, to the city of this.
Yeah. No. We need to go that way too.
Wait, hang on. You said because he's a spear, he didn't get affected by the sticks. So, what would happen to them?
Oh, nothing will happen to them as long as they keep their hands and feet inside the ride at all times.
Oh, yeah. Very important, by the way. Very important, unless you like having your soul ripped out of your body. It's nothing too bad.
Happened to my dad once.
Oh, yeah, and that was a wild ride, so I heard.
Sounds like there's a lot going on with this group of people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
You have
are.
no idea.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd be right.
All right, now, be careful when you step. Go ahead, you, ladies first.
After you, then.
I'm getting tired of this, and I'm gonna step on it.
Oh, fine. It gets in.
Go on. You're in my world, so I have to show some. Like I have to be a good host. So.
Yeah. Just don't do any voodoo tricks, all right?
Oh no, we
Brother
don't
can
specialize in
help.
hoodoo. Maybe the
Oh,
average.
thank God.
Maybe the sacrifice here and there, though.
Yeah, no, because there's a story that my brother told me during his mishap about this weird guy that was into voodoo. I don't know. He liked to sing a bit, and one of the phrases he liked to say is similar to kind of what you said. You're in my world, yada yada. Something about friends on the other side. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd hate to be you guys or him to when he encountered that. That sounded like a absolute wild ride.
Hmm. But
I
in the
wonder what
meantime,
friends he's talking about though.
hell if I know. I didn't even realize he was into all that. Like seriously, during that time, oh God, what was happening? Oh yeah, I think that was the time where I accidentally became a sky pirate queen, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, Skype.
Um, huh.
You
It
still
wasn't
looked
on
at Adelaide.
purpose. It wasn't on purpose, all right?
Mm-hmm.
It
Oh,
was a
so it
lot of
was
fun though.
accidental.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, I got to this one place and they had a bunch of like sky ships going around, and I was like, hey, it would be cool to have one of my own in a crew. And then next thing you know, I end up being really good at it, and to the point where people kind of called me a sky pirate queen, and it's like, eh?
That's like you've accidentally went into a vault, put all the vault's money into a bag, and accidentally fell out and went and got away with it.
Hey, if you have the same fucking shit as we do, then you'd be having the same damn problems.
I absolutely see how you're related to Lucas.
But yeah, I can. That's a definite. Anyways, I think we have a puppy to save. So let's hop aboard.
Oh yeah, how is he doing with that, by the way?
He'll learn to control it.
That's good.
So nothing too bad.
Um,
And last time we actually talked with each other, it was kind of in a mix of things. Somehow that yeah, so you know that hooded guy that Lucas for some reason has some sort of bone to pick with?
That hooded guy. Oh yeah.
No, no, looks to Karen and is like, "Not you. Don't worry, I'm not talking about you."
good. Okay. Good. Good.
Yeah, so yeah, no, somehow that guy managed to get his way over to Haven Arc and cause a bunch of problems.
Yeah, I
And
had heard.
boy, yeah, boy howdy, that was something. God, you and then Dad decided to walk off, do some other things, and then I don't know. Next thing you know, I get the message from, and actually, I think I lost my communicator somewhere around the ways there, and then next thing you know, I get a message from Laura being like, "Hey, your brother's in trouble. Can you come down here real quick?"
Yeah, this we get in a lot of trouble. Um. Oh. Uh,
How?
hmm?
Yeah, like honestly, this like I'm still.
Oh, we lost him.
Oh, I thought I dropped from the disc.
No.
But Zaron's gonna ask Karen something. Oh, Karen, how much does it usually cost for regular souls when they come through?
Usually, when our ferry sail across the river Styx, it only costs about like
It was me. Damn it.
it only costs about like 20 gold pieces. You know, since they're dead and everything. Um,
So how do usually people how do people keep money on them when they die?
oh, there's this whole tradition where when when you die, you are supposed to be honored and given gold pieces by those that love you and honor you, and they place it on your corpse. That makes sense.
Yeah, well, fair, but I mean, what about the people who actually, did nasty, terrible, awful things? They don't. I'm pretty sure they don't get coins on their dicks or anything like that.
Right. So I don't ferry those. Those ones have to swim across the river Styx on their own.
Oh, bad luck for them. And
Honestly,
he's. Hmm? Good.
I agree.
Alright. Let us head there. He's probably wondering where the hell we are.
Yeah, you guys see that Charon, you know, is rowing through the river Styx. He takes the scenic route. So you definitely see that. I think you guys definitely see that there are some like souls in the river Styx that are suffering, but you pass by some of the more beautiful parts of the Nine Hells. Castles that were meticulously planned and built over the course of years and decades. And you see that demons and devils are like actively participating in torture of souls, but like kind of look up as the boat is passing by and like wave at Zelron with a huge smile on their face. How's it going? And yeah.
Keep him busy.
Yeah, you guys cross the river Styx down into the second layer of the Nine Hells of Bator, down into the city of Dis, Zelron. You know this place. You see that the boat across the river Styx eventually pulls into a dock and into this like stone bridge that like leads to the central castle or like city area. And you see he says, "All right, Your Highness, this is your stop."
Thank you so much, Karen. You do a great service to this place.
Of course, you know, and thank you for the compliment. You know, it's always nice driving nobility across the river Styx.
Oh, no problem. Here, I know you said we shouldn't give you a little thing, but I feel a little bit bad to not give you anything. Here you go. He hands him some lint from his pocket. I'm just messing. I'm just messing. No, he gives him about 50 gold pieces.
Nods and takes it in his hand and is like, "Well, thank you, Your Highness."
No problem, no problem. And hey, buy yourself a better cloak. I think you've had that for what? The better part of a few thousand years? Come on, you need a refresher. It's the modern times. Get with it.
Nods and is like, "A few thousand years is putting it lightly." And rows
Well-
rows away and the river Styx.
All right, guys, this is welcome to my home.
You're around all this torture all the time?
Yeah, but I mean, if it makes you feel better, they deserve it. I mean, they deserved it in their lifetime. People who usually come here are mostly like, the occasional killers. You know, your average, ravagers, Vikings, people who did their terribleness, rapists, anything like that. Everybody who deserves it they usually get their due diligence.
I suppose.
Yeah, so it's not as bad. I mean, the people who don't belong here, they don't belong here.
Well, at least they're getting what they deserve.
Yep. And only one soul who has come here who didn't belong here, and that was the one outlier, and that was my master. And that's how he got here, and that's how I learned my thing, and you get the thing.
Wait,
Oh,
you
yeah!
learned a bunch of stuff from a dead guy?
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be here, but it's
No,
hard
not.
it's hard to talk about.
Fair. I mean, now there's two souls, I guess, that aren't really supposed to be here.
Oh, yeah. Now him. So, I guess we better go collect that.
Yeah, let's go see where the hell he went off to.
Yeah. Alright. That's it.
Hell yeah. Everybody. God, I gotta stop saying that. Now we're in hell. You can see. Everybody go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Not bad. 16.
16.
You get your eyes clawed out by a fellow demon. 19.
19.
I need to switch up my dice.
Pretty solid rolls. Look at that.
Yeah, it's
So you guys see that you guys do see eventually that you meet up with Lucas, who is just outside like the city walls, and you see that he is corporeal once again.
Wait, we actually see him?
Yep. I hate to
Oh.
ask you to roleplay two characters,
Yeah.
but
Oh god. Oh god, now I'm Sam Riegel.
Oh no.
Gotta put
Oh.
two hats on at once.
I went from being Grog to being Scanlan and Tarian. God damn it.
Now, how are you gonna differentiate your voices from each so that we know who we're talking to? You think you could
Oh,
raise it up a little bit
God.
higher
you
for
gotta
Don?
raise it up.
You're like,
I mean,
Hey
I can
there!
try.
oh!
I'm not going Mickey. But yeah. No, as soon as like Dawn sees Lucas, she just kind of looks over and goes, "Oi, Silverfang!" Lucas just kind of turns, just like, "Oh shit."
Lucas!
He doesn't
Hey,
actually say
sampling the
that.
wares, are you?
Hey guys, wow. Okay, yeah, you guys found me a lot quicker than I thought. But honestly, it's why is there a huge city in hell? Like seriously. Oh, that's what you're
Well,
worried about, is it? Oh, God damn it.
Did we?
Okay,
Wait,
it's not me this time. Thank God.
I couldn't tell if he's doing that thing where he doesn't move on purpose or.
Should we just wait or just keep
Oh.
going?
Everybody's reloading.
No,
for me
that's
now.
car.
Oh, what happened?
Oh,
I think you were
we
gone
lost
first,
Angel.
so-
Oh man.
Nah, he just turned off the screen and then
Okay.
turned it back on.
Oh. Sorry, I went to.
I think
go upstairs.
Angel's Wi-Fi went out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I hate to ask you to put on two hats at once, but.
Hey, if Sam Riegel can do it, I can give it a try.
Fair enough.
So yeah, no, it just is the first like 10 minutes is just Lucas and Dawn bickering with each other.
Should we wait for Angel? Oh.
Hello?
Hey!
Welcome back.
So shit happened. My fucking internet went out, okay? And then so I have to do this on my phone for right now until I can get my internet back up. I'm resetting it as we speak.
That's fair.
I can
Son of a-
roll for you.
I almost fell over. Alright. I reset it. It's booting back up now. But okay, I'm ready to continue.
Okay. I can roll for you and shit. So.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So you see, you see, Dawn and Lucas are bickering with each other, just outside of the palace gates, and you see that some of the demons and devils that guard the city just sit on the outer top edge of the wall and are looking down at this confused. They're like, "The hell's going on down there?"
Wait, they're looking at the whole vastness and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, you just take it all in. This place, it makes me feel like a kid again, honestly.
You see Alora nod at this and is like, honestly, not the worst place I've ever been in my entire life. Not the worst place.
See? And you're in the good part of hell. There are worse places, though.
I see.
Okay.
Sibling. Yeah, the siblings is finally start to finish up their debate. Or they're... Yeah, they're just bickering. And Lucas just kind of looks around and is like, alright, so now how am I supposed to get out of here after all that?
Well, you come here and we leave. Well, you are corporeal now, apparently. Don, go ahead and give him a little slap for me, please.
Just cracks her knuckles and is like, with pleasure, and just slaps Lucas across the face.
I'm gonna roll in a
You
second.
feel that?
Oh.
Roll an attack!
You know what? Bet. That hits. I know that for certain. And actually, I actually get to roll damage.
Oh god.
Yeah, goddamn.
How much
Just
did he
Lucas is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Ow. Well, that's what you get. It's not my fault. I didn't think I'd vanish. Last time he made me 7 inches taller. Oh, so that's why you look weird. The fuck did you do? I just had a drink, okay? Just kind
It
of
was
looks to you guys.
a very dangerous
Just kind
drink.
of looks. Yeah. A drink somehow made him 7 inches taller and then somehow incorporeal.
Yeah, and that's not all the magic that he dabbled in. It gets
Oh,
worse.
God. What did he do? Lucas is just like, I'm right here.
Yeah, you want to confess?
Okay, apparently I found a magical, dangerous deck of cards, and I pulled one of them. Don just looks at him and is like, and you wonder why I always have to save your ass. Okay, you weren't there for the Kingdom Hearts incident. Yeah, but Crystalina was, and she saved your ass. Fair.
You see that Alora walks in the middle of the two, is like, okay, please, we have a job to do. Didn't we come here for a reason?
We did. Also, see, Lucas, I told you. I mean, no, like shade thrown to you, Don. I mean, happy to have you here, but no, I told you, Lucas, that it was like we didn't need to call anyone extra. You managed to find your way here, and I didn't even have to go out and find you. I didn't even have to do my job. So,
Alright, well, yeah, how was I supposed to know that it'd be easier said than done? I mean, honestly, last few times anyone is before actually coming here. Oh, just spit it out, Luke. It's just gonna get annoying at this point. Wow, you doing this again, Don? Really?
oh,
It's your
Jesus,
own damn fault.
Alora.
Okay, please.
All right. Anyways, now that we have both of you here, now we get to actually go with our plan. But first, a tour.
Oh,
Come on, this is your first time in hell. This is the first time in the city. I have to show you around, and you get to meet my family.
I
Well,
guess.
then Don just kind of shrugs and is like, well, I needed a vacation anyways. Trying to help rebuild Havenart's been a pain in the ass.
All right? See? Yeah. Come on.
And Lucas just kind of looks and is like, I mean, I guess we could still look around, yeah.
All right. Then it. Huh?
Go on.
No. You go on.
I was just gonna say, I have to stop eating snacks during games.
Oh.
That's
Wait, isn't that like that's like what you do with game? I eat everybody. Anyway, he's just like all right. So, firstly, which place is closer, the library or his sister's shop?
Based on coming into the front entrance, I would say probably the library.
Okay, so first he's gonna say hi to the guards. He's gonna return. Hey guys, hey.
They smile and wave and are like, hey, someone has the fam, hey.
Hey, I don't know. I'm gonna go see them now.
They nod and like open the gates as you pass by.
Thank you.
Smiling and waving like, enjoy your time. Yeah, Zelrun, you walk to the library, pulling up notes as we speak. You walk to the library of
I bet this was not what you were expecting.
You walk to the library of the city of Dis, where your sister is the lore keeper here. And you walk in and you see that she is talking to a complaining customer, and essentially dealing with like a Karen in all like literal terms.
Oh
She
my
like
god.
she's like, honestly, the shipment doesn't come until next week with the book. There's not really much I can do for you. I'm sorry. And the customer just like groans and walks away. It's like, okay, jeez.
When he walks away, can he like stand? Like he's gonna just kind of like stand like behind him, and like as they're like arguing, he walks up like behind him, and he's like, when he turns around,
He
"Hey there."
turns around. Oh, what the?
Do we have a problem here, Miss Lorekeeper?
You see, she looks at you and is like, oh, hey, and looks at the customer again and is like, do we have a problem? And is like, nope, I can just wait till next week, till the shipment comes in. That's fine.
Attaboy.
Just walks away, completely afraid. And you, your sister looks at you and comes around the counter and goes, hi, and hugs you.
Hey, hi, hey, you would not believe the journey and the things that I went on while I was out.
I mean, I'll take your word for it. He looks at the party and is like, so these must be your friends then?
Yes, these are my friends. This is, I don't feel like explaining. You guys go ahead and introduce yourselves. It's been a long day.
Adelaide Dwindle, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi. Oh, you're the king's daughter, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, good to meet you. Good to meet you. You enjoying hell? It's pretty hellish, I won't lie, but it's been okay.
It's certainly an interesting experience.
I'm glad. I'm glad. Looks at the siblings and is like, and you are?
Oh, I'm Don, and this idiot here's my brother Lucas. Hey!
She's like, she looks to Zelron and is like, so are they going to be arguing the whole time, or like part of the time, or is it just like?
Probably, the best thing you can do is really just either one, you can get her, he points to Alora. You can either get her to break them up, or you can just ignore them.
Don looks at Zelwyn and is like, I heard that, you know.
Well, I mean, you guys, hey, siblings should be kind to one another, right? Hey, right?
Oh no, we're still kind to each other. It's just this guy's a pain in the ass sometimes. Yeah, well, it takes one to know one.
Well, it's a good thing I wasn't too much of a crazy person, was I? Huh? You better say the right answer.
She puts a huge smile on her face and is like, yep, you were the nicest brother that has ever lived.
Yeah.
Lucas and Don at the same time just go, bullshit.
Okay, we've had our differences, but like every sibling does, we learn to deal with it and get along and right? I mean, you don't hate me still from that. You don't hate me from that time when I took one of your books from thing and
That was ages ago. It's fine.
Good. Anyways, we have. Go ahead.
Oh shit.
Oh, he was pointing behind. He says, Miss Alora Vysoren here, the Alora Vysoren. She has come to aid us, and well, this is not her version. She's with us as well. She's one of our closest friends.
Alora like curtsies. You see that your sister looks at her and is like, "Oh, okay, good to meet you finally." And they like hug it out. And she's like, "Cool, yeah." Looks to Zelron and is like, "So I assume you know then about Akira and the whole thing?"
Yeah. Apparently, he assembled a bunch of demons and took a bunch of them from here and about to march upon Exandria, which is part of the reason why we're here now, actually.
And then Lucas just kind of goes, yeah, not the guy. Definitely a bit of a dick.
Oh yeah, and honestly, I was so close to I was beginning my torturing endeavor on him, but sadly and understandably, I had to stop. So I sent him here. Did you get that package, by the way?
Yeah, and then he was supposed to be sent straight down, to the bottom pits, and then but it's like, this is the thing about like having multiple systems, like managing different things, because he escaped again, and now he's climbing back up, and he's trying to go back to the material plane again. Can you believe it? It's like the rulers down there don't even do their job. Ever since Asmodeus got taken out of office, they put a new president down in Tartaros, and it's ridiculous because he doesn't know how to rule really anything, and it feels like, this is his first exposure to the Nine Hells, and put him in Tartaros is completely ridiculous. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But honestly, you know what?
Don looks at Lucas and is like, "Is this the same Asmodeus that?" Yep. The one that Dad referred to as David. Yep. Who'd they get to replace him?
Oh, some guy. I don't really know his full name, but he's like he is a tiefling, and he wears a, I don't know, he wears this like suit that always gets torn up, and then he goes back down, and then he orders a new one, and then the same process over and over. But
If he can't manage to keep his clothes on right, then I don't think he can managing the lowest pit. But honestly, it works out in my favor because when I hope he crawls out of there. I hope he crawls out of there good. Because
Don just kind of looks and is like, I mean, to be fair, I know an ice mage that for some reason likes to take his shirt off.
Does it help him?
Yeah,
I mean, I have no idea, but apparently, and okay, to be fair, I actually got a bit of an explanation about this from my dad. So apparently, this other student, and their master all trained in some sort of icy tundra, and one of the ways they trained is basically doing most of their actual training, like running and and endurance training, like actual magic training. They did most of that pretty much with close to nothing on, and it developed into a bad habit.
Huh. Okay. Looks at Elrond and is like, that the weirdest thing you've ever heard in your entire life, or?
Nah. I mean, it's up there in terms of. But
Because it's just like, yeah, no, I think I told you weirder already. Dawn, what the hell did you tell him? That we're children of a multiversal traveler? How many people did you tell? A few? I mean, Alora already knew. She doesn't count. So, I mean, there's Zelrin, there's Adelaide, there was obviously this chick points to Zelrin's sister.
Hey.
There was Lord DeRolo.
He's told everyone we've encountered pretty much.
Dawn. Oh, you are so lucky you are not at Haven Arc right now. Dad would probably kill you. What? Dad's done this multiple times. Yeah. Why do you think he enforces you not to always tell people? Whatever.
Well, either way, on to the matter at hand. There are three main reasons why I have come, though. Number one, I need to visit my family. I love you guys so much, and I've missed you. But the second thing, which is probably dire, well, very, very dire, and that is that, as you've probably heard, there has been overrunning. There's a god who's gonna be marching with a lot of parties involved, and so we've come here to see if we can assemble an army, and also to keep Akira from escaping. Well, well, actually, no. Since we're here, this gives me a chance that I can actually do it here instead of letting him escape to there, which then could lead to further danger. So never mind. We can stop him from crawling out of Tartaros. So yeah, well, that's the third thing that we can do.
Then we also need to get this guy back to the land of the living, since he decided to drink something and lose his entire body, basically.
Well, that won't be too hard.
Also a priority.
That won't be too hard considering we already have a portal set to go back there. So, I mean, that's that's pretty much already done off our list.
You see, she nods and is like, yeah, definitely. There are a lot of demons here that would like to stand against Akira because they fear him, so it should be easy enough to rally them. But she looks out the window and she says, come with me, I want to show you something, and walks outside.
Oh, okay. He walks.
Is this like for everyone or just?
Yeah, she like tells everyone, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, the siblings will follow.
Adelaide will do the same.
Oh yeah. Damn it, keep doing that. You walk outside and you see that she points in the distance. So this in general is surrounded by like mountains, and then when you arrived on the river Styx, it was kind of like the one like main on foot entrance into the city, that like stone bridge that crosses the river. But the city is surrounded by like mountains, and you see she points to the top of one of the mountains in the northern direction, and you see that there is some sort of like swirling, like almost looks like a black hole with like rings surrounding it. And you see she says, so we think that Akira is gonna be coming from the top of that mountain right there. Luckily, the city is surrounded by a wall, and it'll be harder and it'll delay his forces from sieging us. But he's either going to be coming directly from there or going to be taking the one land entrance in. And we don't know which layer of the Nine Hells he's at right now, but he should be here within a week, him and all of his forces. So we have some time to plan, but not a lot.
Oh, that's gives me a chance to, number one, prepare ourselves. Number two, assemble the army that we need. And number three, we can meet him there on time. And stop him before he ever reaches the material plane.
Right. And she looks at you and is like, so when you do fight him, did you want us, me and Eliana, did you want us there, or did you want us fighting the other forces?
You mostly would be you would be a great aid, but I don't know. That's up to you. I mean, do you want to help us fight?
Sure. If it's not too much trouble, I'll help you fight Akira. I think Eliana, though, was saying that she wanted to stay in the city and fight the other, armies when they arrive here.
Figured. Yeah, she's not the fighting type. But we're gonna go, we're actually gonna go and meet up with her now. Did you want to come along?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Alright.
Hell yeah. So you guys see that you walk down towards...
It says, alright. Oh, he says to everybody, alrighty, so we're gonna be meeting our sister. Now, keep in mind, she is not on any drugs. That's all I need to say. Alright, let's go.
Sorry, what?
Just
She's
like,
not on anything.
Dawn turns to her brothers like, Lucas, what kind of friends do you have?
All I'm
Well, like
saying is
your
that
friends are any better?
she can get a little out there.
Um,
That's it.
so you guys,
Also, and what? Sorry, one thing, Carlo. The name is pronounced Elena.
Elena, gotcha. My
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, you're good.
Hell yeah! So you walk down to the hair salon that your sister runs, and as you
Uh,
arrive,
wh- while this is happening, Dawn is going to steal the Ring of Fire resistance from her brother. Just putting that out there.
hell yeah! Um, so you guys arrive to the this little hair salon, strange to have in hell, but it's run regardless by Zoran's sister Elena, and you walk in and you see that she is tending to. She's tending to like a woman with long hair on the other side of the room. She's got like the little like cape, draped across her shoulders, and Elena is like running scissors, and you see she says she's like making small talk with the woman and is like, and honestly, like I couldn't believe it because the house, it was a disaster of a color. They painted it like bright pink. It's like ridiculous. I can't even look at it. It's gross.
Excuse me. How much do you charge for short hair?
Oh, for short hair, we usually looks up. Zelron, hi.
Hey.
She completely stops mid haircut and walks over to you and pulls you into a hug.
Hey there.
Hi.
Wow, it's been a while. Have you gotten taller? I don't know.
Oh, probably not that much. How have you been?
I've been doing all right. We're doing adventures, going here and there. It sounds way worse than when I'm making it out to be. Trust me. But these are my friends. Hey, you all know the drill.
Looks to the siblings.
Yeah.
Oh no. He says that's to the rest of the party. He's like, you all know the drill.
Alright. Dawn is like, I'm Don Tenjiro. That's my idiot brother Lucas. Are you just gonna do yes? Because you are.
Wow. Sounds like a lot is going on there.
Constantly, it's like,
Oh man, I'm sorry. And you are?
Adelaide Dwindle. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Adelaide. Oh, nice to meet you too. Oh, I love your hair. The style is very nice.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
Of course. Looks at Zelron and is like, so, how was the trip across the river? Did you scar them for life?
Oh no. We decided to take the scenic route, so wouldn't want to subject them to that.
Good. Yeah, you finally have a brain in your head.
All right. You know what?
Dawn, I like her.
She high fives Dawn, and you see.
Hell yeah.
But you see, she says, "Okay, well, I assume I really do hate to make assumptions sometimes, but I assume that because you're here, you know about the whole thing with Akira."
Yep, that's part of the reason why we are all here. To stop him from crawling out and face him before he can come up to the material plane, and to that's actually pretty much it. We just need to assemble a team, or not a team, an army to combat his army.
I see. Yeah, I mean, plenty of the demons would love to, stand against him. They're all afraid of him, so, I mean, just been waiting for someone to rise up,
Yeah, you would think you would think that if people are afraid of them, they would want to do the opposite.
She says, well, fear has a strange effect on people sometimes, can turn to anger, hatred, but can also make people incredibly afraid and not want to do anything.
But before we reassemble this team, I need to speak with Mother. tell her what's going on and things like that.
Okay, sure. Yeah, she's in her castle. Did anyone want a haircut before they left? You know, just a new hairstyle or anything like that? Did anyone? It's free of charge.
Come on, best haircuts.
Dawn just kind of points to her brother. This guy could probably use a haircut. Hey, dude, look at your hair. It's like a matted. When was the last time you actually brushed this? Looks to Laura. How long has it been since we left for Zadash?
Oh my fucking
My
god!
God.
A long time. A long time.
Come
Okay,
on.
so maybe half of that. Okay, don't say no. You're getting a haircut. What? Oh, then Dawn is just dragging her brother to one of the salon chairs.
Oh, don't worry, it's not all bad. It's the best haircuts you'll ever see. Actually, I have pride in my sister.
Yeah, and just kind of looks to Elena and is like, maybe give him some, like, while you're cutting him, maybe give him like some blue streaks dyed his hair. He used to dye his hair blue, and honestly, it looked better on him than this brown, you know?
I see. Okay, yeah, I see. I see. I could see it. So she nods.
Lucas, I'm right here. Yeah, that's why I'm making sure this happens.
You see, she drapes the little cape around Lucas's shoulder, and she looks to her other customer, who she was in the middle of a haircut for, and she's like, "Elena, did you forget about me or something?" And you see she like points her hand at her and casts silence, and you see that she's like, "I'll get back to you in a second. Just hold on." And
He's gonna go over to the other customer.
Dawn will as well.
He's gonna be like, "Hey, don't worry. He won't. She won't take too long with his hair. His hair is already kind of wacky. So I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot to fix. So
Yeah, Dawn like turns the chair over so then the customer's looking at her brother and is like, look at this guy. Now tell me your hair's more important.
yeah, I think he needs a little
Oh.
bit more. Your hair is already perfectly nice and like I love the shape of it. Your
Yeah.
hair looks fantastic. Even though they were in the middle of it, you look great. He, on the other
Yeah,
hand,
now
disaster.
I know you're silent, so we'll put it this way. Nod your head if you understand that he needs a haircut more than you do. Lucas. Oh, come on, that's not fair.
the woman in the chair just kind of shrugs.
Her Dawn turns the chair back around,
um, you,
just kind of the stance with the rest of the group, and it's just like, gods, I missed messing with him like this.
you see that Elena gets to work on Lucas's hair, and you see that she kind of like has Lucas facing a mirror, and you see she's like, okay, so you wanted like your sister wanted the blue streaks in your hair. Do you have, I mean, any like idea for like style? I mean, half off the sides, or what are you looking at?
Lucas is just like, fuck, I don't know. Maybe sort of like a short, casual kind of style. I don't know.
She nods and says, "Okay, I could do something like that." Runs like a razor and like scissors through your hair, and says like, "Okay, cool. Should be all done. Did you want any product, by the way?"
No, I think at dawn. We'll just take a couple things for it, yeah.
Okay. Takes a little.
Lucas. Yeah, Lucas sitting in the chair. I hate you, sis. Yeah, don't worry. Fuck you too.
I think Elena knows Victoria's secret. She's kept it hidden for so long.
So Elena throws a couple of like little like hair products in a plastic bag and sets them on a desk, and you see that she spins you around, Lucas, and you look, and I mean, this has got to be a roll, right? It has to be a roll of the dice.
No.
Haircut.
Oh, your hair about to be fucked up. That's what it's gonna be.
Carlo gets a nat 1.
Hold on. I gotta.
No.
Hold on.
While you're
No.
while you're rolling that, he's gonna look to Adelaide. He's gonna say, "You want a haircut?"
No, I think I'm happy with my hair right now.
Bro, tell me you did not actually roll a nat 1.
No, it's not an at one.
Then that
It's a 2.
The look on your face said otherwise. There's something. I don't need an inside check for that.
So your haircut that she reveals to you is actually not so bad. Not too far distinct from your original hairstyle. But you see that she turns you around, and you have, in Kingdom Hearts 2, kind of like Sayax's cut. It's like black with like the blue, like very tips, like highlights essentially. She says, if you wanted more kind of like blue along kind of like this side, you see, I could do that. But it's up to you how much blue you want in your hair.
Oh. Lucas just kind of looks at it and is like, I think the streaks are fine. Thanks.
Okay, sure, yeah. And like takes the little cape away from your shoulders and like sweeps hair off the ground and into a little trash can. And is like, all right, another satisfied customer.
Or at least the customer's sister satisfied. Lucas is just really not saying anything right now.
Looks to Adelaide and is like, are you sure you didn't want a haircut? I mean,
Do you think I should get a haircut?
it's up to you. I mean, if you don't want it, yeah, there's not much I can do, but,
Yeah.
it's free of charge.
I think
Yeah.
I'm all
Yeah,
right.
Don kind of shrugs and is like, I mean, sometimes it's actually kind of fun to change your hair every once in a while. I mean, shoot, I used to have long hair when I was younger, and then I cut it, I want to say about a year, maybe 2. And I'm telling you, it's actually sometimes a fun look.
I'm a bit attached to my long hair. Literally, but
She's like,
Hey, you do you.
Zelron goes up and he says, "Hey, actually, I have my ponytail here. I need you to trim a little bit of that, just a tiny bit, just like snip, because it's getting a little too long for my liking."
oh yeah, of course. Takes a pair of scissors and like snips a little bitty bit of the ponytail off.
All right. Okay. Don't go to overboard. Okay. Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Yep. Yeah.
I could go a little
All
more
right.
if you.
Please don't.
Okay. Puts the scissors down.
All right. All right. That's looking quite nice. Thank you.
Of course.
Best haircuts in all of existence.
See, I knew you would fucking. Sorry. I knew you would get smarter when you grew up. Finally.
Girls, swear as much as you want. Lucas at this point is just like, we can't really take you anywhere. No, we can't take you anywhere, Lucas. Walks outside.
I've always been smart. What do you mean?
Yeah, of course. You were a real genius when you were growing up. Okay, I gotta finish
Yeah,
this.
Dawn also just puts her hand on Zaron's shoulder and is like, buddy, listen to me. You became friends with my brother. At some point, you were stupid as hell.
And he just like puts his head down.
And she's like, I mean, Elena's like, I mean, I hate to agree, Zelron, but I mean,
What is this slander? Oh, Adelaide, you don't think I was stupid, right?
No, of course not.
I don't like the way you said that.
How would you like me to say it?
Perception check.
Deception check. All right. Well, anyways, back to said, objective. I know that you wouldn't want to go along, but I just wanted to warn you that if things do get heated, please find someplace safe to go.
Okay, definitely. And yeah, so I'm gonna tell Mom, and to get all the demons and devils that want to stand up against Akira and gather them, and then if you
Oh,
want to give them a speech or something.
no, not yet, not yet. Firstly, you need to send to your customer. Secondly, we, it's complicated. Okay, just don't say anything yet. Not yet.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna finish her haircut then. Is that okay?
Well, I mean, this is your store. So, I mean, I would hope so.
Okay. Uh, she looks at you, pats your shoulder, and is like, "Seriously, good luck. Okay, I really care about you, and don't die. And hey, you're not stupid. I'm just fucking with you.
You and he hugs her again.
Okay, you're making it weird," and walks
Uh,
away.
Oh, and while I have both of you here, he's talking to both of his sisters. Oh, I own a monastery now, and I train people. But I'll get into more of that later on when we have more free time.
Your sisters kind of like smile and like look at you, and they're like, "Wow, good for you. That's huge."
I finally got something of my own, so I can actually, feel comfortable being, not the only person who doesn't have anything going. So that's good.
Ah, well, that's really great. Well, you should probably go talk to Mom then.
I will, and I shall. Goodbye. Or unless you wanted to come along with,
I
or
gotta
not.
finish a few more haircuts.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah. Okay. I shall see you next time. It was nice seeing you again.
You too. Okay, see ya.
And we walk out.
You guys get to the outside of this hair shop.
All right. Okay, so now, mother and father. Well, not. I forget. Mother. They both live up there in the castle. So that is our next place we must go. Unless, well, I mean, there's nothing really else here to look around. I mean, yeah, there's the district, the shopping district. There's the residential where a lot of the demons live. There's the barracks where the soldiers live. The usual thing. I just mostly wanted to show you those two places so you can meet my family.
They seem very nice.
They are.
Dawn's just like, yeah, no, your sisters seem really cool.
And neither of them seemed like they were on drugs, so I don't know what that warning was for.
Hella, are you on drugs?
Nope. And she just walks away.
Hey, well, let's just go. Hella is going in with us, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All
All right, so yeah, we just head back in. We head in.
Oh yeah. You guys walk to the large brass castle. You walk in. You know this place, and you see that there's various kind of like guards and maids and servants walking around this place. Bronze floors, and you see torches along the walls. You eventually arrive to the throne room, and you see the guards kind of like bow to you and push the doors open, and a large throne room is revealed before you, where you see the Fire Empress, Hilera, as well as her wife, Anya. They sit in their thrones directly in front of you. Your mother, similar to what you saw in Rexentrum, has like a war table and like different figurines spread out across it, and is like discussing strategies with three like knight generals. And Anya is standing kind of like close by with like a thoughtful expression on her face. And yeah, you see they kind of like just talk amongst themselves. and you see Hilera being like, well, Akira, I don't think you'll take the chance of trying to drop on the city from above. It's completely, I mean, it's far too risky. But to take the only entrance on foot would be too obvious. Then again, there's the chance he comes from the mountains.
So he's gonna go up and he's gonna say, he's gonna, put his hands over his mouth. He's gonna be like, "Your Highness, there's that thief in the markets again. You better catch him. Hurry!"
Roll deception.
I can't find it. There we go. 23.
You see your mom, without turning around, and is like, the thief in the market? Oh my god, I told him that. Hi, Zelron, hi.
What kind of way was that? Come on, you just seen me for the first time in a few years.
She says, I'm sorry, I've just been stressed, and there's the thief in the market, and Akira. I'm sorry. Hi, honey, how are you?
Hi, other mom.
And she, pulls you into a hug, and she's like, how are things going up in the material plane and stuff?
Well, they were good, and then they went bad, and then it went good again, and then it went shitty. But now we're here to help, to not help it go shitty.
I see. Okay. These must be your friends?
Yes. Okay, this is the third time. God damn it. You know the thing.
Adelaide Dwindle, pleased to meet you.
Hi, how's it going?
This time, Lucas actually starts talking first before his sister, and is like, Lucas Tenjiro, that's my sister, Dawn.
You got a haircut.
I see. I like it. Was it, done by Elena?
Yes.
I see. She does amazing work. I'm very proud of her. She's, looks like a really good cut.
I like your cut, cheese.
Yeah. Dawn kind of smiles and is like, yeah, honestly, he needed one anyway.
So she nods and is like, yeah, well, Tenjiro. I think I've heard that last name before. You wouldn't happen to be, Tane. It's such a long time. Jason's kid?
Dawn just kind of nods and is like, yeah, no, we're both his kids. I'm the eldest. Lucas is like, really? You had to make that a point?
She nods and is like, well, for some reason, it seems like the eldest always kind of does that, even in my family as well. So,
He looks behind him towards Hilera. The second one, not the first one.
And she, you see Hello just avoids eye contact and is like, what? I would never. That's not a.
Also, one thing you guys do see that is that Hilera the second is a spitting image of big woman upstairs, downstairs.
So you see that your mom Hilera looks at the party and says, right, well, I assume that you guys already know about what's causing the tension here in the castle.
Yeah. That's actually the main reason why we are here. Well, obviously I wanted to see you guys first, but the main thing that we're here to raise an army. Number one, stop Akira from reaching, at least reaching the mortal plane. We can stop him off here, and to bring said army, if we win, up to the mortal plane and help combat these incursions from all these godly people and secure Exandria's future.
She nods and is like, I see, I see. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to do. First of all, the soldiers are pretty much ready and waiting for the command. The thing is,
Wait, you've already been raised in the army?
She looks and nods and says, well, the thing is, when Akira escaped the first time, we just wanted to be sure. And, I mean, have you heard the whole thing with the new president in Tartaros? He sucks and, like, can't... It's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude who can't even keep his shirt on or something like that?
Yeah, because it keeps getting burnt when he goes down. It's ridiculous. So, yeah, we just... Well, some of the other circles have been doing the same thing, raising armies, but I guess that they weren't fast enough to prevent Akira's second ascension. But just wanted to make sure, that we would be ready if Akira did come by here. So, some of these soldiers here, we've been getting them ready. But as far as kind of like citizens and people like that, we've been trying to figure out what the best evacuation strategy is. We've also been trying to figure out, what entrance to the city he's going to use.
Well, I guess our best bet would be to deploy guards to patrol all sides to avoid any sort of surprise attacks, and whenever they are spotted, they can relay it back to headquarters.
She nods and says, that's a great idea. I think we should have, magical messengers that follow along with them, to keep track and relay messages, like you said. But it's strange. I mean, I assume that, Hella showed you the strange kind of like black hole on the mountain.
Yeah. That whole thing.
Yeah, so we had one of our wizards kind of like investigate it, and when he returned, it essentially is a portal to like lower levels of hell, and it seems like there's one on every circle. So she says, it seems like he would either be coming, from the mountain, or he would, take the bridge, or I guess he could try to come from above or cross the river Styx, but...
Have fun with that.
Seriously. So she nods and says, like, but we'll start there. We'll have guards patrol, the entirety of the city, and have messengers follow them to relay any information as to when the attack starts. And you see, she says, she looks at you and is like, I'm sorry that you had to, come home and then immediately fight in the war,
Oh, well, I mean, it's not the worst thing that's happened, so... Well, quite literally, it possibly is the worst. But, I mean, I've been through a lot, so... This is nothing I can't handle. We can't handle, actually.
She nods and is like, yeah, I agree. And she says, okay, well, it seems like we have a week until Akira officially mounts his attack, and it looks like the black hole on top of the mountain only gets stronger with, passing time. I say we need to close down most of the shops here and evacuate most of the citizens into safe spots. And she said,
Considering this battle is going to be quite large, so probably not a good idea to have people here.
She looks and goes, right. So looks to Elena and is like, looks to Hella rather, and says, if you could start leading people out of the city and to safe spots, I know there's remote spots kind of like by the mountain that'll keep them away from danger. Hella nods, pats your shoulder, Zelron, and is going to be like, you going to be okay here?
Yep, I just need to find out where my boys are so I can talk them up and get them nice and ready for battle.
Okay. Hella nods and is off to begin the evacuation of the city of Dis. And you see Hilara, your mother, Hilara Senior, looks at you.
Hilara Senior.
She looks at you and is like, okay, if you do want to rally the soldiers even more, they should be in the barracks. They're training right now, but I'm sure they would love to hear your voice.
And I'll probably do this after I talk to them. Or, no, I think it's better to do that while. So, before we go over and I go over there and I talk to them, is there a way you can put me on a line to where I can pretty much talk to everyone in their, like, ear, like, all over the city?
She nods and says, hasn't been used in a while, but Anya might be able to. And Anya looks at you, kind of walks over and hugs you. And you see she says, sure, yeah. Waves her hand and you see that a little like microphone appears, and you see there is like a wire on the back of it that just like leads to nowhere. It's like a couple inches, and then it just like abruptly stops in midair. She hands the microphone to you, and it's like, all right, well, when you speak into this thing, everyone in the whole city is going to be able to hear you. So here you are.
Seems a little on the nose, don't you think?
She says like, well, it wasn't me who created the spell, so if I had it my way, it would have been like a big megaphone or something. I don't know.
Also seems a little bit on the nose, but hey, whatever have you. We don't have the budget for that. So, okay, he's gonna say, people of, oh god, and the interference, I'm just kidding, no, this doesn't happen like that. People of Dis, citizens of Dis, I'm not the best when it comes to talking, or giving these large speeches to everyone, but as you all probably assumed, things are about to take a turn for the worst. So, by the way, this is your prince, Prince Zelron. I'm sorry I didn't make that clear. But, anyways, there's going to be a big danger that's going to be coming over those hills in within a week. And we're going to need all the help that we can possibly have to prevent him from escaping into the mortal plane. And even though I know a lot of you don't like mortals, some of you even downright hate them, but if he gets out and gets his demons on the ground, he could when he takes over Exandria, there's a good chance that he could even take over this realm. And I don't want that, and I would really, really hope you all didn't want that either. So the reason why I'm sending this message out now is for any able-bodied individuals, anyone who knows anything about magic, offensive magic, not just any magic, but like anyone who's well versed in the ways of arcane firing, please head to the barracks, and I will be there shortly to give you all the rundown and the debrief. Thank you, and Elliot, if you're hearing this, you suck.
Anya like bats you on the shoulder and is like, be nice to your sister. Come on.
Being nice in my way. But okay, and he hands the microphone back over to Anya, and he says, all right, I think that'll be enough. Thank you.
She nods. It's like, of course. we're gonna stay here for a bit, discuss some more strategy. But if you want to get to the barracks, feel free.
What do you have so far in terms of strategy?
You see,
And if he's sorry, he's gonna turn to everybody else and he says, if anyone else has any ideas with the strategy, if where we need any more options, feel free to tell us, because really gonna need it.
I'm afraid I'm not very good with planning.
Don kind of shrugs and is like, yeah, no, honestly, I wasn't really much of a planner either. I was just kind of a go with the heat of the moment kind of thing. Lucas is like, yeah, honestly, I mean, I can help maybe, but I don't know. I'm not a tactician.
Hell, me either. I'm just a simple guy who collects souls for a living.
see that Calera brings you over to this like board table, and is like, of course. So here's what we have so far. You see, she looks and goes. So the biggest thing we're trying to figure out right now is his entry point: mountain, sky, or bridge. If he comes from the mountain, we have that message relayed back to HQ, and we have our forces rally around the gate that directly, the gate directly next to the mountain. If he comes to the bridge, guards over there. If he comes via sky, however, that's where we have the issue. We don't have any flying troops here. I mean, some of the demons that live here in Hell, they have wings, but, they're so few in number that we wouldn't be able to mount an attack if they came from the sky. We have wizards here and offensive spellcasters that can shoot upwards, but it's still fighting at a disadvantage because we're looking up. So if he does come from the sky, which is kind of an unlikely, scenario, but it is still dangerous. But the best case scenario is that he comes from either the mountain or from the bridge. That's why we split up about, theoretically, if we were to send out soldiers, we split up about half of them and send one half to the gate next to the mountain and one to the gate next to the bridge. I don't see, maybe he launches some sort of infiltration or sneaks his way into the city, but wouldn't be too sure what to do about that.
Well, as Lucas said, I'm not a tactician. Thoughts?
Don
Lucas?
just kind of looks at Don kind of looks at everything and is like, honestly, in the way that things are going right now, the only way we'll be able to actually know for certain is when it actually happens. I mean, do we even know exactly where this guy's even coming from? Like, you guys said he's climbing out of Tartarus and like maybe through the different layers of hell to get here.
Right, yeah. And there seems to be some sort of portal that he can take from the circle directly below us. That's what the black hole on the mountain is.
Well, if he's using the portal to climb the circles of hell, that would almost seem like that's where he's most likely going to show up for the most part. I mean, unless he's already made his way out and is here, but I mean, at that point, you'd think we would have heard something about it by now.
She says, yeah, I mean, if he did try to launch an infiltration, either he would have been caught, or because I know how Akira goes, you know, he would have gotten antsy and made a move already. So it's unlikely that he is in the city. But I think he might be right. We might have to focus more cavalry on the gate next to the mountain, as opposed to the gate by the bridge.
Alright, well, might be a good time to round up some hellhounds. Have them, you know, transport some of our soldiers out there.
She nods and is like, that's a good idea. Okay. She looks to her 3 knight generals and is like, okay, here's my command. We're going to have a 75-25 split. 75% of the soldiers I want at the gate directly next to the mountain. The other 25% take them to the gate directly next to the bridge that is the only on-foot entrance into the city. Bring magical messengers with them and have them relay information to HQ in case anything goes wrong. And he says, and what if they come from the skies? Anya says, if they come from the skies, we'll have our spellcasters on it. At least stall, to have us figure out some other plan. The generals, 3 knights, nod and kind of salute to Hilera, and you hear clinking of metal as they walk out.
Wait.
Oh.
He's gonna stop the general. He's wait a second. I would like you to transport us to the barracks before you give out the orders. I still need to speak with them.
Of course. Right away, sir.
He turns to the other guys. He's like, hey guys. You guys want to give a big inspirational speech to a bunch of demon soldiers?
I think the speech is yours to give.
Lucas is like, yeah, no, dude, this is on you more than on us. They don't know who we are. They know who you are.
I'll gladly stand in support.
Well, back me up if I get a little weird.
Don just kind of looks at us like, I'll at least stand.
Yep. And just like that, he's just gonna follow, just stop talking and walks.
The guards, along with hellhounds, take you directly to the barracks, which is number 4 on the map. You guys see that as you walk through the city is much more tense. Families, evacuating the city, and holding hands with each other, and people trying to stay together, guards trying to keep people in groups as they direct people out, kind of pointing down certain lanes. You see the Karen from the library is like, I'm supposed to go back to the library and get my book next week, and is ushered out of the city anyways.
Karen
walks out, and you get to the barracks, and you see that as you walk in, there are a huge, vast number of demon soldiers that have this magical kind of infernal looking armor with the rune of a falling comet directly on the breastplate, and you see that they have helmets that have curling ram's horns that come out from the side, and they are hitting training dummies, and you see that the 3 generals walk into the little barracks here, and you see there's a window on the far side of the room, and the head knight kind of looks at the soldiers here. It's men, women, soldiers, I ask for your attention. And they all kind of stand hands to their sides immediately, like the military. and look towards the head knight. And he says, "This is a fight that determines, perhaps, the fate of the entirety of not only this realm, but realms other than ours. And your prince would like to address you." And he kind of like motions with his hand.
He doesn't, when he motions, he just doesn't like do anything. He just kind of like, and he walks up. Hi, everyone. It's me, Zelron. You'd know me as your prince. God, that's weird. Firstly, before I begin, for those who are coming from the actual city and are actual citizens, raise your hands.
You see about like maybe 15 or 20 raise their hands.
All right. Firstly, I want to say thank you guys. Thank you for taking the time to, number one, leave everything behind to fight for us. All of this thanks you. Alright, everyone. As you all probably know, there is a large danger that's on the horizon. Not only here, but also up there. Akira, he has managed to assemble, on a character, how many demons? Like, approximately?
200.
200. God. Okay, he has assembled a couple hundred demons to fight in this godly war, but let's not focus on that. What's at stake here is all of these realms and all of these worlds that could possibly disappear if we don't do anything about it. So, I'm asking... Oh my god, hang on 1 second.
Crazy timing. Yo, it's Christian.
The rare appearance.
Sorry for asking you to put on 2 hats.
You've already said that.
I know, but I still feel bad. I'm like, I don't know.
Hey. Nah, it's not that bad. Just wait till we get both of them in combat. Because I had to rush build Dawn's character sheet. For the first time in forever, I have a character that is just one class.
Your least broken character ever.
I didn't say that.
Oh no.
I just said that it was one class.
There's only so much damage you can do with one class. Hopefully.
I mean, you guys can see what class Dawn is in the list.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I got him a new shirt, so he's just gonna flex it on all of you.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla.
What up, Christian? Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad, right?
Yo.
Actually, it doesn't even fit like a large on you. It actually fits like a normal small. Alright, you know what? No, it's good. I'm glad it's not freaking large, because then it would suck. And this, I'm just gonna say brand new. Here, I'll come out and I'll celebrate. I'm almost finished. You're good. You're good. Love you. Alright. Sorry.
Back to the motivational speech.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I ask you all, as not only your prince, but also a person who is living in this world along with you all, to help fight this thing and get rid of this threat. In about a week, my damned, I don't even know what to call him. My damn arch rival, one could call, not rival, arch enemy. He is climbing out of Tartarus as we speak. So, we need to be ready for him. And stop him from raising all of this to the ground in his wake. So, sharpen your axes, sharpen your swords, temper your armor, and temper your resolve. For in the week, we fight for Dis and the world. For Dis!
They raise their swords and follow along. For Dis! And yeah, you see just over and over again, and you see the stomping of metal boots on the ground, and the barracks kind of shakes as the soldiers are rallied.
Yeah.
And you see the little kind of like infernal rune on their breastplate kind of like glows with magical energy as they feel more prepared for the battle that takes place in a week. Hell yes.
While this is happening, Dawn leans over to Lucas and is like, so this place is really called Dis? Yep. That feels like it's a subject to too many damn jokes. Well, welcome to Exandria, sis.
Nice. Soldiers are rallied, and you see as well that Hilera goes and gathers some of the from kind of like outside the circle, various demons and devils that look to stand against Akira as well, and various kind of like horned devils and chain devils kind of like join your ranks. As you see, they ready themselves for the Second Blood War. You guys see that you have a week of downtime before this big attack on Zelron's home city begins. I'm going to ask, is there anything you guys would like to achieve before the war? Because you have like a week of downtime.
So
You can go ahead first.
honestly don't know what I was gonna say. I was kind of along with you when I was saying
Right. Yeah, alright. Well, I'm going for two people at once because we got both the Tenjiro kids in here for some stupid reason. Anyway, so for Lucas, like, for the most part, he's going to spend part of his time, like, actually making sure he can return to the material plane without becoming a freaking ghost again. And, like, the other part of the time, he's gonna train and spar with, like, the rest of the soldiers in the barracks, and then Dawn is just pretty much straight up sparring with everyone in the barracks.
Nice. Some of the soldiers in the barracks are at their classic, I'm not getting beat by a girl the likes of you. And go ahead and roll either athletics or acrobatics for Dawn.
Ooh, acrobatics, please. 19.
Damn it. You see that, hell yeah. So what does Dawn do as she takes on, like, these, like, soldiers in the barracks as well?
So, for the most part, Dawn is just using her fists and feet, a lot like Zelrin. But one of the main differences between Zelrin and Dawn is that Dawn's fists are literally on fire as she's fighting. You see that her flames are a mix of blue and white as she's like going around and punching them. And then for some reason, every once in a while, you see her literally breathe fire out of her mouth of the same color.
Fire style fireball jutsu.
And you see, this guy is like knocked on the floor as his like helmet spins around his head, and hits the floor. The rest of the soldiers kind of like laugh at him and help him up, as it's impossible to stand up in metal armor. The great physics
Don't hit
update.
too. He's gonna say, "Don't get him too hard now. Remember, we still. I don't want to put a rest period in between, and it'll prolong our."
I know, but it's been a while since I've been in a part of a big fight. Honestly, I'm just burning to hit someone.
And he walks away.
And then for the few moments when Lucas is sparring, he's pretty much sparring going full hybrid. Like, he's not... Like, there are moments where he is, like, holding it off, and then, like, after a bit, he just kind of goes for it, just kind of goes full throttle on it. And Dawn just kind of looks at us and is like, when the fuck can he do that?
And you see some of the like soldiers in the barracks kind of like gasp and like reel back as you're fighting against them. Sometimes full throttle, other times holding it off. Some of them you're able to kind of like knock over like multiple at once, and they like help each other up. The week goes by as Lucas and Dawn spar against these soldiers in the barracks. Zelron, Adelaide, anything you'd like to achieve?
Go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead. Mine is gonna take a little long, so you go ahead.
Oh, okay. There's not much Adelaide can do helping out with the war as much as she'd like to. So I think she's gonna spend most of the week watching the Tenjiros spar and kind of like, noticing the city, trying not to get in the way of anybody, and probably drawing some people in her sketchbook, just whoever she notices while she's watching the soldiers train or whatnot.
Oh yeah. Pages upon pages of sketches of soldiers preparing for war, and you notice that some of the like sketches that you make are, you remember, drawing them in black and white, and as you finish sketching them, they are immediately like filled in with color. Zelron.
He's gonna, as soon as he gets done, as soon as Lucas gets done with sparring, he's gonna say, "You're up."
Mean.
You're up.
What, you want to spar me?
Oh, yes. It's been a long time coming. And I need my revenge after how you treated me last time. So,
oh, come on. You had your ass kicked and you know it.
I did. I will admit that, yes. But not this time, as I have a trick up my sleeve.
Alright.
Also, no raging.
I'm not holding back. Oh,
damn it.
Now that's just not fair.
Yeah, I don't have raging. You get it. Actually, no, wait. What is raging? Yeah, no. Fine, go ahead. Fine. You know what? I want to beat you at your best, so that way if I win, when I win, I would have, I beat you at your best. So, go ahead. Go full hogging.
Alright. If you really want to see your soldiers see you on the ground.
It's fine.
Dawn's just Dawn's just on the side and it's like, oh, this is either going to end really badly or really well. Honestly, I'm betting for both.
Hell yeah.
And then
my soldiers, they know that. They even know that. So I can't even stack up to their prowess. These soldiers, they fought in many thousands of years of like, whenever war popped up here, they were there first, so they know I'm nothing compared to them. So it's fine. I'm just a prince.
Oh. All right. And then Lucas is gonna go for the full 10 yards, hybrid rage. He's going full out.
And to add strike a little bit of fear into the hearts of many, he's just pretty much gonna transform into his true form. It doesn't really do anything in terms of like stats. It's more of just like showing off his true form. Big beastly demon with fire coming out of his horns.
Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and both of you go and roll either acrobatics or athletics. Your choice.
I'm going athletics, and because I'm raging, I have advantage.
Oh my god! She just won over.
Oh my god!
The first couple of seconds of the fight take off. You guys like crush fists against each other, and are kind of like trying to break each other's guard until Lucas is able to kind of like step into the ground and like cause like a small crater in the floor. Some of the soldiers are like looking over and are like interested in this. They're like, oh shit. Let's go ahead and have another roll. Either acrobatics or athletics.
What the fuck is going on? No! God damn it! Why am I getting this shit?
Because you're facing a fucking barbarian.
Hey Carlo, hey, you've allowed Dan some pity rolls. Can I have one?
Yeah, sure.
Just one.
Yeah. I'd like to see how this
Oh my
goes.
god!
This is fucking gold.
Bro.
I'll take it. But I'll stick with the 10 even. I'll even go down. Heck, fuck it.
Okay.
Let's roll.
You are able to like keep pace still with him until slashes upon slashes. Thankfully, no like genuine damage here. But yeah, Lucas kind of like overcomes your defenses. Okay, let's go ahead and do another roll.
Another one? Oh, I thought we were okay. What the fuck? Why? Why? Man, I have this nice modifier. I got a +8 to acrobatics, and I'm rolling things like this. Alright, you know what?
Zelrond, though you keep it a fair fight, and it's still fairly competitive, Lucas's offenses are far too aggressive and are able to overcome his defense.
I'm straight.
Bah, I'm dead now. Alright, I get it, okay? I just, you see, in hell, it's a little hot here, so therefore it affected my performance.
Lucas, pulls out, like, de-rages, turns back to normal and everything, and just is like, right.
You mind giving me a hand?
Yeah. Just grabs Zelrun by the arm and just, like, literally rocket pulls him up.
Nice. Alright, yep, that... I kinda expected it, so therefore it didn't happen.
Don just kind of walks over and is like, huh, that was actually kind of fun to watch.
Oh, you weren't here from when when we hated each other.
Oh, so that's why you guys are friends. That makes sense. Anyway, so seeing as you've seen what it's like to face off against one of the Tenjiro siblings, want to spar with me?
You know what? You yourself, you fight more like me, other than Lucas, considering he's anyway. Yes, I would love to.
All right.
I won't hold back.
Neither will I. Cracks her knuckles.
He does the same. He's just gonna like, and then when he cracks, he's like, ow.
Yeah, like as soon as she's done cracking him, she like shakes them and they set themselves on fire. And she's like, "Let's go."
You gotta teach me that. The only way my fists glow with fire is whenever I'm using Hell's Fist.
Well, maybe one of these days I can teach you the thing or two about my kind of fighting.
We'll
Lucas
see
is
about
just-
that one, lady.
Hell yeah. Good roll.
I'm going to punch you now.
Alright, you said athletics or acrobatics?
Yep, your choice.
Acrobatics for me.
God. Oh my god. Why did the dice hate me? This is like literal. They have not gone above a 10. They have not.
Also, look at my acrobatics modifier.
Even my acrobatics is pretty high, but like I mean, wow. All right.
I think Dawn is really fast. As
Oh yeah, she is way faster
Fast as
than
fuck, boy.
Lucas.
but managing to land some like touches and pushes, as opposed to causing any physical damage. And yeah, so let's go ahead and roll again.
There we go.
Great.
Finally, something serviceable, and it gets fucked.
You keep it fairly competitive, analyzing Dawn's fighting style pretty quickly. You manage to defend against her pushes and her blows until she throws a curveball and is able to reach in and tap your shoulder. One more roll.
One more.
All right. You know what? This game sucks, man. I don't like it anymore.
Oh my god.
Dawn reaches in and taps your shoulder, and the match ends.
She taps my shoulder. She's just like, hey. And then Zelron's on the floor. He's like, I'm dead now. I'm dead now.
Yeah, Dawn just kind of shakes the flames off of her hands and is like, all things considered, you're really not that bad.
I know I'm not that bad, but I mean, I tend to face off against those who are better than me. But trust me, when I'm on the battlefield fighting other people who are not skilled martial artists.
Yeah. And like, I'm pretty sure my brothers told you a little bit of the reason of my particular abilities, and I mean, if you want to learn a little bit more about that, I mean, I think I don't really see much of a problem with it.
Heck, if you could teach me a lot more, that'll give me a lot more to teach to my students. So.
Oh
Heck,
yeah,
I'm always
that's
willing to
right.
learn more.
That's right. You did say something about having a monastery.
Yes. I do
Not
own.
bad.
Right? I never thought I'd own a whole thing where it's like literally very high octane, highly skilled martial artists come out of this school, so it's a lot of pressure. But I feel like I can give them a great lesson in number one in life and also in fighting. So
Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll end up teaching a few things to your students there. I mean, Lucas is like, can we not? Last thing we need is a bunch of other people breathing fire or any other shit. Dawn's just like, says the one that's not able to do it anymore. Oh, that's a low blow, sis.
you know something? I was the one who came up with the name of the monastery, but now for the life of me right now, I cannot figure it out. What was it again?
Hellish Flame.
Hellish Flame. There we go. Well, actually, the actual name of the monastery, it kind of relates to not only me, but it also can correlate to how you fight. It's called the Temple of the Hellish Flame. So I mean,
no, that
you
does kind of seem to fit you, but mine
You fight.
isn't really more. Mine isn't a demonic ability. It's more of a draconic, actually.
oh, potato tomato. So I mean,
Yeah, no, I can totally see why you and my brother are friends.
is that a bad thing? Lucas, is that a bad thing?
Don't look
She's
at me,
very-
man. I mean,
Very cryptic.
don't look at me. Yeah, good luck with that. Also, considering that all the things we did, like reveal the fact that Alora was kidnapped and then disguised, and then we had to deal with a disguised vampire lady. Don's just like, wait, what?
Oh no, this is Freya all over again.
And you never bothered to tell me. What was I supposed to say? Hey, we found a vampire lady disguised as Alora, and turns out she's the same person that ended up being the almost destruction of Whitestone 20 years ago? Yeah? Why do you think we allowed you to stay in Exandria? So Alora could keep... Alora wasn't there. What was I... And they bicker once more.
Alora!
Laura, where are you?
You see that, yeah, Laura steps in the middle of them and is like, please, come on, just let's not do this. Come on, let's break it up.
They just kind of stop and it's like, alright. That's it for them.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, that's gonna be it for Zelron's weekly endeavors. He will go over there and probably practice his what he's learned on like training dummies and other soldiers and the like. But that's mostly gonna be it for him.
Hell yeah. Cool. I want to ask, just because I know it's getting a little later in the evening, does anyone have any like time constraints or anything?
I do not, but I do need to take a quick break because I can just mute myself and be right back. But yeah, no, I've got no time constraints.
I do because my brother is home and I wanted to spend some time with him.
Okay. Cool. We'll just call it right here. And then next week we will begin the prelude to Act 2, the Blood War. So,
Do we get a level up?
We get a level up.
you know what? Because you have a big old fight next week, yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you all for watching at home, and thank you to my lovely players, and see you all next week for the
Thank
beginning
you.
of the Blood War.
Bye-bye.